Hello, everybody, and welcome to Marquee Gaming today. It's good to see you all. Glad you are here. It's really fun too because I got to kind of go into this today and find out that we are at 400 followers. So thank you all so much for all the support. That means so much. This is a complete surprise to me that we've even made 400. So very exciting. So again, thank you all so much for your love and support. We do appreciate all of you so much. You mean so much to us. And we're so grateful that we get to share this stuff with you on the internet. So thank you for that. We really do appreciate that. But hey, we're here for some D&D. We're ready to get going. We love to do this game for you guys, and our players are ready to go, I believe. Unless you guys are all like, nah, I'm not ready for this. Good, you guys are ready. Let's go.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
The wettiest.
the readiest. So hey, why don't we introduce our players in case anybody out there doesn't recognize any of our players or doesn't know them, and then we will get into some business and recap and get into the game because I'm ready to go. I'm excited for today. So Rachel, kick us off.
Hi, I'm Rachel / Pip. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter at Pip400Arts. That's where I post all of my art and commissions and different things like that. So that's what I like to do. All the art in here is drawn by me, except for the super awesome art in the middle of the break screen. That's all drawn by other people in our community.
Yes.
And I love it. So you should check that out if you haven't actually looked at it before, because it's beautiful. Anyway, I stream art on Mondays at 3:30 CST. I usually will work on commissions of other people's D&D characters, or if I'm in the mood for it, my own little projects. So I will likely be working on Nelson's commission tomorrow. It is a cleric barbarian combo and super fun. So I'm having a great time with that. So come hang out with me then. And for today, I am playing Karis, 17-year-old, 10th level shadow sorcerer.
Very
Pretty exciting. Yes.
Very exciting. All right. Awesome. Thank you. And heading on down to Kelly. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I play Raya the Rogue. Which we're are we level 10 or 11 now? I can't remember.
You were
10. 10. Woo! We're level 10 now, and so hopefully yeah, we can show off some of our cool new stuff the more we kind of battle and stuff. But I am let's say we found a bunch of people, so I'm excited to see what happens today. The more lore we find.
Yes. Yes. Lots of changes happened last week. Lots of new information was dropped. It was definitely a lore week.
It was a fun lore week, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's head on over to Michael down there in the corner.
Hey. Hi guys, my name's Bardic Dice. I play Mithrinon, a moon elf of the party, who is a Oath of the Moon paladin and a divine soul sorcerer, who can likes to heal, but also likes to protect his friends. So he's super fun to play, and getting close to that wanting to press the red button with this whole Boyd stuff, so it was super fun to see where it's gonna go. But I also stream on Twitch with these lovelies here. So I am currently in a triple day wombo combo of a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday stream schedule. We have Wednesday, Feywild module campaign from Wizards of the Coast, The Wild Beyond the Witchlight at 7:30 p.m. And then on Thursday with Rachel and Mark, we do Homebrew Fates United, which is starting to hit its stride on Thursday, 7:30. And then for the month of February, because the Critical Role animated special is out, Legend of Vox Machina, I'm doing watch parties on my channel at 7:30 p.m. on Fridays, which we actually had a lot of people last time, which was crazy. So we'll be going through episodes 4, 5, and 6 if you have an Amazon Prime membership. So yeah, super exciting.
So yeah, I put a link in the chat for Bardic Dice. Go give him a follow if you haven't already, because he's a good friend, runs some great games, and has some fun hanging out on Fridays for the Vox Machina for now. So definitely go give him a follow, because he's got some great content.
Mature audiences, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yes. Yes. But good times. We do share a Discord with Bardic Dice as well. It's called The Tavern. You can join the link that's in the chat right now and go hang out there during the week. We also do this thing during the session, so like on Sundays during Beacons or Feywild and Fates United, we have a channel that's dedicated kind of for chat about that, where people post gifts throughout the session that typically are very hilarious and break players during the game, and they're really fun to go look at too after the fact, and people can come in and be like looking through it if they didn't see the session and be like, what happened, everybody? Just freak out. So it's really fun. Join our Discord, head over to that channel right now and start posting gifts throughout the session as things happen and make us laugh. One other shout out I want to do is they're in the chat. It is Literary DM, myself, Rachel, and Mike. We all play another game on his channel on Tuesday nights. It's a Winds of Calamity. It's a Legend of Zelda inspired D&D game, and we're all there on Tuesday nights at 7 PM CST. So if you'd like to come join us there, you can see our characters there and all the crazy, wacky things, or catch up on his YouTube channel, where he posts all of the previous sessions as well, and go check that out. But
you can watch Mark laugh spontaneously and throw everyone off, and you can also watch our twins try new things and almost die.
Yeah, it's great. If you're familiar with our Fates United game with Zachary and how he is, my character on Tuesday nights is very different to this night and day difference.
All right.
So it's a good time. Definitely go check that out as well. There's a link to the YouTube channel, it looks like, in the chat for Literary DM, so you can go subscribe to that and give him some support as well. But hey, we have a YouTube as well. Not nearly as cool as Litz's, but it has old sessions on it if you'd like to go check out our old sessions. We have a lot of them there, all of the player session zeros, plus 65 other sessions. So, pretty crazy. There was one I think we had to split in two because we had technical issues. But hey, it's all there, and you can go check it out. And you also can look at our podcasts if you prefer listening to the audio version. It is there as well. And go check that out as well. And again, thank you so much to everybody for getting us to 400 followers. That is still a crazy number to me. I cannot believe that that's where we're at. So thank you so much. And I look forward to continuing to just kind of put out the best content that I can for you all. And Rachel and does the same. So thank you so much for that. We really do appreciate you all for all your love and support. Truly.
Yes.
But hey, I'm ready to get started on today's session. So let's start off with our intro made by our very own Bardic Dice. So let's do that.
Fancy.
So that's our intro. Super excited to have it. Let's turn on some music and get into today's session. As a reminder, if anybody new joins or if you have anybody who needs a recap, !recap in the chat will pop up the previous session's recap. But our players are currently heading south of the city of Beacon to go look for a former member of the Beacon, the religious center of their city, Brother Curtis. So they're heading south. They've faced demons. They've ran into a demon who looks like a man named Boyd, who's been trying to make deals with them.
He has a mustache.
Has some mustache. Plays some games with
man.
them. Plays with some like toy animals and stuff like that with Karis. Good times. So far, the players have resisted most of his deals, but both Raya and Ren have both made a deal with him for some potions. And they continue to head south, looking for Brother Curtis. They also ran into Raya's sister, Amber, who has begun to sort of pursue them and attack them. And in fact, the previous session, they woke up to Amber stealing Raya's gun while she slept and stabbing her. Pretty bad, but did not fatally wound her, thankfully. And she ran off with her gun, though. They then continued south, ran into another pretty massive demon, fought it in a swarm of the Dractos that were there, defeating it. It's a hard-fought victory, but they did do it, and eventually began to go south, where they became like through a pass where there's a mountainsides and there's ocean, kind of this narrow pathway through there. Raya rolled very good on her perception roll and noticed a stone-looking man of giant proportions perched on the side of the mountain like Batman, and kind of watching over the road. They slowly approached, and eventually this figure caught sight of them, because the party is not universally super stealthy, and came charging towards the party. They kind of freaked out. One of them, I forget, was it Raya who drank the potion? I can't remember who drank the potion.
No one did, but
No one
Karis
did?
had tongues.
Karis had tongues.
She had
That's what it
tongues.
was. And then the other two drank potions, so they could
I'm sure
communicate
they
as
did,
well,
but-
because that
Yeah,
seemed to
later.
be a very important thing to the stone giant, that they were able to speak. He seemed very suspicious of people who could not speak their language. But they eventually were convinced to get taken up the mountain to other little people, which they later found out to be survivors from the world before. 42 years ago, there was an event that happened where demons attacked and began to wipe out people, and Illuminant stepped in to help protect everybody. And these are survivors of the old world who have been in hiding for 42 years. Well, not all of them, because some of them were born here, but some of them have been here their whole life. And they began to talk with them for the limited time they had to talk, and get some information about what had happened before, and learn kind of their story. It's a small group of 6 people, and there's 2 stone giants as well, who seem to be the defenders of these people. But you guys talked to them, kind of worked things out. You guys were able to spend the night there, kind of taking off turns, just keeping an eye on things, but nothing seemed to happen. And we're going to pick up on you guys waking up kind of the next morning, ready to continue your day, your journeys, and whatever you want to do following your new information you've learned.
We're all
Wake up
waking
rolls?
up together.
You guys can do wake up
Oh,
rolls.
my God.
We love wake up rolls around here. Let's do it.
A good way
We
to
can't
start off
not
the
do
day.
wake up rolls
We
anymore.
can't not do wake up rolls. So go ahead, do your wake up rolls.
5.
We have a 5 from
3.
4.
3 and 4. What?
Oh, hey, I win!
Tired. We're tired.
With a 5, you won too. That's crazy.
Yes.
All right, so Karis wakes up first.
Is it later in the day? Because we rolled that.
It does look like everyone has already started about their day.
How lazy do we look?
I
It's
know.
Being carried up the mountain, waking up late.
yes, yeah. Everyone, it looks like they're already up and about. There is 3 older-looking people, 1 kind of middle-aged, and then 2 kind of in their 20s looking individuals who are up and about. 1 giant is in the cave as well as you wake up, who just kind of looks like they're sort of resting. The other one probably off doing something else. but everyone looks like they're sort of getting ready for their day. And the older man, who looks to be sort of like the leader of this group, Joshua, approaches you and just kind of offers you some like oats, basically. It's like oatmeal type thing, and they hand some to you, Karis.
I go, thanks! And I don't have tongue, so I think she forgot for the moment.
They just kind of sense the gratitude and just kind of nod to you and go back about their business. Was it Renan who was next with a 4?
The 4, yeah.
You wake up shortly after that.
I'll probably hear a thanks. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, it was really loud. She was not being quiet.
For sure.
Is it our friend Giant or the one that we hadn't really met yet?
This one, you look and it looks to be, this one looks to be the one you know.
Okay, cool. Kind of wake up and like, oh, good morning.
Hi.
And
They gave
Joshua
me this.
brings you some oatmeal as well.
Thank you. And then he kind of just waves to Clay, I think his name was, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Clay just kind of like looks at you.
Clay!
uh,
Cool. Well,
Wow, Raya's taking a long time to wake up. Do you think we should wake her up?
Yep, and I just go over and gotta nudge her awake.
And Raya, you wake up to this nudge.
okay. Do I actually feel better today? I'm not stabbed, obviously. So
You were not stabbed this
That
morning,
does help.
so
Yay.
it's a bright, nice, shining morning for you.
Yay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was super tempted to wake you up by pretending to stab you, but Renan wouldn't do that, so.
That would be
Wow.
so mean.
That's pretty
Oh
awful.
my god. That's really awful.
Soon? Wow, you really need to get over that. It was only
Right?
it was a
Come
day.
on,
It
we
was
can
24
joke
hours
about it
ago.
now.
It's fine.
What, the trauma of your sister trying to murder you isn't funny? Come on.
Come on, it's hilarious. Just take a joke better.
I healed you, you're fine.
You're good. I'm gonna like. I guess like yeah, I'll like look around and see if I see Clay and just kind of like talk softly, so he probably can't hear that we can't we're speaking a different language. I don't know. What time is it, you guys? Do we sleep in?
It's a cave, I don't know. But they were up for a while.
You do see kind of from the entryway there is some light that is shining in. It looks to be at least somewhat decently into the morning at this point. You're not sure how far in actually, but the sun is
Okay.
up.
What's our plan? Are we leaving again? What are we gonna do?
This is
I
the
don't know.
closest thing to help we've had yet. Maybe they can point us in the right direction of something else.
It's true.
Because there's that other city that no one ever knew about.
Do you think Brother Curtis would go all the way down there?
I don't know, maybe.
If we're already up the mountain, we could at least. I don't know if we're gonna come back down again for a while. At least we know we're safe from Amber. Maybe.
Hopefully.
We should talk to them though, because I was thinking last night
Mm-hmm.
about a
Danger.
lot of things, but there was one thing I was thinking about,
Mhm.
and that one thing I was thinking about was, what if they accidentally made a deal and they didn't know it? And what if they were like, we should go, and then their heads explode?
What? You mean them leaving would be their deal? They have to stay here?
Yeah.
I mean, it
What if
sounds like
they're-
there's some intentionality into all that, but I could be
Yeah.
wrong.
What if they accidentally made a deal? Well, if Boyd is Boone, but that seems kind of like he is. But what if they were like, like if we're like, hey, you should leave the city and come, and then they just die?
I guess we could kind of
I
ask
think we should
them.
warn them. Or
We could
not.
ask them more
Always
specifically to
warn
see if
about
there was any
Boyd.
sort of. I feel like One thing that Boyd does do, kind of, sort of, is he does kind of explain, maybe, like, the rules, I guess. So maybe that he would tell them, like, hey, you guys can't leave. So maybe he would inform them, I guess, of it. So we could always ask and see what he said.
If someone's told them that, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't
When
know.
did they say he disappeared?
Like
Years ago?
yeah.
When it first happened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe it's not him. I don't know how long demons live.
Probably a long time. I don't know.
Maybe they live a long time, or maybe they live like a year. Like a fly.
Well, I don't think. I feel like some of the demons, especially like Jarzagon and stuff, had been happening for years, right?
Yeah, Jarkazon's been
Yeah.
around.
Oh, yeah, that's
very
true.
long time. Well,
Maybe Dracos
Maybe.
live like a year. Maybe they're more like flies. They kind of seem like flies.
Oh,
unless
could
it's
ask
like
at least
mini
and see.
Jargazons that like explode out of each other, and this is like the 20th one or something.
By the way,
But-
Ryan, Joshua
Mhm.
comes over and gives you a bowl of oatmeal as well, seeing you're awake now.
Okay, I'm gonna like say thank you, I guess, or just like do something that nods towards thank you, even though it can't understand me.
Just walks away.
It sounds like you're our spokesperson for now, though. Unless we want to waste one of the potions.
I can do it.
I
I
think
just-
you'd be the best one.
Yeah, I'd say we should save the potions for if we need something, I guess.
Yeah.
Emergency situation.
Situation. Yeah. Yeah, so we can tell them what to be careful. Does someone else want to talk too? Since I guess I can do it to other people.
Are you wasting more resources doing that?
Wasting more resources. I don't know.
Are you expending more energy? Is it gonna make you more tired quicker?
I mean, sort of, but I feel real hyper right now.
It's up to you. I can't think of very much to ask myself that we didn't ask last night.
Okay.
Unless we get some more information. So, I mean,
Yeah.
if you want, Rye, if you want to talk with her.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Don't mind.
You want to talk with me?
Sure.
Okay.
How long does it last?
Hour.
Just
But
an hour?
I could actually make it last longer. Actually, I
Would
think
that
Roz
be
is
worse
helping.
though?
Worse?
I mean, would that like be like, you know, would that cost you more spells and stuff or no?
I just don't want you to overdo
Ah.
it. That's all. We have a long day. And
Oh, okay. I'll do it longer for me.
'Kay.
Just in case.
If we need to, I guess we can potion it up. I don't know. What should we keep before we do it though? What should we keep the questions to? Should we try to figure out if it's Boyd? Should we ask about the city? I guess we could ask about everything, but
Yeah. Can ask about how about Hillcrest? I also wanted to ask them if they think that they were trapped.
yeah.
You
I
know,
guess how do we-
Colin thought he was trapped.
it's a good
And-
idea.
Yeah.
Like if they tried to leave some other way and weren't able to, or it got too
Mhm.
dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Or like before the attack, was it like they felt trapped?
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you think of anything else, let me know.
Okay, it's my turn to be the elf that doesn't understand anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. Just kind of sit there and nod.
Yeah.
Have the conversation though. I can piece it together.
You can like blink at them.
Blink, blink, blink.
Blink, 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 blink. Yeah. Okay,
I'll,
so
I'll put on my best Raya and Karis impressions.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna cast tongues on myself, and I'm going to do. I forgot what the meta magic name is.
Extend.
Wind spell?
Huh?
Is it extended?
Extended spell.
Oh, the extend one, yeah.
Is tongues a cantrip for you, or is it a spell?
No, it's a third level spell.
Oh, dang. Okay.
It's okay. She's straight sorcerer.
Yeah, I got.
She
lots
got
of spells.
money to.
I got money to
Let
Let it
spend.
burn, baby.
Let it rain.
It's weird having and not be Renan be the first one to cast like a third, fourth level spell to start the day.
Yep.
Right? Yeah, actually, yeah, okay. So then, and then I will do one for you, Raya.
So that's 2 third level spells for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you both kind of feel that feeling wash over you, where you just kind of feel like your words are now carrying an extra layer to them.
Okay.
Mine lasts for 2 hours, by the way.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we can go over. Is Joshua look busy or is he hanging out?
They're all kind of just taking care of different things. Like some of them look like they're patching together like blankets, or some are doing laundry, some are preparing food. It does look like there are the 2 younger looking ones. They are one of them looks like they're kind of preparing a pack. The guy does, and the girl looks like she's helping or something.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hi, we can talk now.
If you're free.
Wonderful. Jonah speaks up, and is there anything you all need?
We had some more questions if you have time to answer them just before we head out. Just because I don't know.
Of course.
Be a great source of knowledge.
Come sit down and help. There's just some spots you can sit down near them and talk.
So, this Crestwood, you said it's over the other side of the mountain to the south, right?
Hillcrest? Is that what you were talking about?
Hillcrest, I'm sorry. Yes. Hillcrest.
Yes.
Okay. And did you guys say it was completely empty or it did have people in it?
What's over there?
Well, Hillcrest is just the city to the south of here. This is where us 4 lived, and before the attack happened. I don't know if there's anybody else there who could have hidden or been hiding out all this time, but it is a very dangerous place from what we've seen.
Just
and,
lots of monsters and stuff?
well, Jonah over there, and he kind of points to the younger looking man. He has gone near the city, but he has told stories about the monsters that are within. He hopefully will not do it anymore, and he just kind of like gives him a look.
Okay.
What sort of monsters, Jonah? I'm Karis, by the way.
Jonah just kind of like looks over at you, and I got a picture of Jonah, thanks to Rach again.
Hello.
He just kind of looks over.
Baby.
Baby.
Means we can't trust him because I trust him.
Looks over at you.
Rather dashing. Okay.
There's a quite big beast that I've seen there.
What kind?
Big unnatural ones.
Do they have spikes?
Big claws, yes. They're quite ferocious.
Okay.
How far is the city from here? Would you say like a few hours, miles?
If we get taken down the mountain, we could probably get there in a few hours.
Okay.
Oh.
But why would you want to go there?
Well,
You guys kind of look over to Joshua as well at this point.
We're looking for someone.
we don't know if they passed through here. I guess if they were gonna cross that mountain, would they pretty much have to run into you guys or one of, Claire Boulder? Like, would you guys see anyone passing over the mountain, or is there another way to Hillcrest?
Joshua speaks up. I don't know of any other way to get past. They'd have to go over the mountains, which is quite difficult, or through the pass.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
their only hope would be if one of those two were not watching.
Oh, okay. Or they ran away from them?
I don't think that would happen, but
Why not?
well, Clay and Boulder are quite fast.
Yeah. Are they the only giants around?
I believe so.
The ones you've
they're-
seen, or no?
They're the only two we know of.
There was a group that said I think they saw them. And they ran away from them. So that's why I was wondering if
They didn't
anybody
go.
else
They didn't
would
go
have.
past the mountain though. Did they?
I don't know where they went. I don't know where they went. They
Okay.
just said there was giants.
Because I think I don't know if anyone. I mean, I haven't heard of anyone going further south than even just this. I feel like we're pretty far out there, but. And then this Boone you mentioned, who, you know, told you guys about Clay and Boulder. Do you?
Yes. Boom.
Was there any sort of like agreement you guys came to for his help?
Agreement for his help?
Yeah, did he want anything exchanged for it? Did he want you to do anything or agree to anything in order to help you?
I don't think so. He just looks like he's thinking back to that time. It was quite a long time ago, but I don't believe so.
Did he give you any warnings about maybe leaving or saying anything about talking to anybody? I don't know.
I mean, he was just a survivor like the rest of us. We were all just trying to... You're talking like he might know more than us. He's just like us.
Can I inside him and just see like what his...
Sure.
If he...
Roll that rye roll.
I roll 17.
Yeah, you sense he's genuine.
No, we've met someone with a similar name out and about, and he kind of has some abilities, and we didn't know if he was maybe the one you're talking about, if he disappeared a while ago, and we didn't know if it was the person we knew.
You've met Boone?
No, I'm not sure.
We're not sure. There's a guy that's running around, and he always has a name with a "ba" sound, and he is always like giving people weird pets and making weird deals or doing stuff to help people, sorta.
He's typically like, I don't know, he does help people sometimes, but he also is big on making deals, and so, but he's really powerful. He has access to a lot of powerful things, so we
don't know if it's really the same person. It's just a thought.
So you're just seeing.
I see. Okay.
And did you guys were you guys gonna stay here? Did you want us to potentially help you to the city eventually, or what was your plan?
I guess, I mean, you said there's more people?
There's a lot of people, yeah.
Interesting. I mean, potentially that might be good to head north. And be with
It'd be a little bit of ways. Yeah, and the only thing is, I don't know if Clara Boulder could necessarily come because they people don't really know about giants there, so people might get scared.
Okay, but here's the thing though. We I don't want to freak you out with it, but if Boone was that guy we were thinking, I'm kind of worried about you guys just leaving right away, because sometimes if you break a deal with him, people get hurt because of it. And we're kind of trying to look into this, so maybe don't think about leaving too much until we can figure it out. Or if you can think back more, if you can remember more about your how you guys talked with Boone, or if there was any sort of like thing that you said that was like, I really want to stay here, or something that might be, you know what I'm
Take it
saying?
as an agreement, I guess. If that, we just want to make sure we're not putting you guys in danger at all by taking you out.
I see. Okay, I will see if I think of anything, but I don't believe there's anything that happened.
Okay. I mean, he might have just done it for fun, because he seems to do that sometimes too. I don't know.
And what did Boone look like, just so we can know?
Yeah.
Just a regular-looking guy, I guess. He had brown hair, somewhat short. He was younger-looking. He was about our age at the time. Sort of small.
And Mark, Brennan can hear their side of the conversation, right? Or
Yes.
do they
Yep.
sound like they're speaking
Nope, you hear
another
what
language? Okay.
they say.
I just like tug on Raya's shoulder real quick. I'm not sure if I'm 100% following. I know you guys are talking about somewhat leaving here. Have you asked them like how far they've left here before? I mean, if they know there's a, if they know what else is in the area.
I'll ask. How far have you guys gone out from this cave? Like, I know that you've been to Hillcrest and things like that, but how far have you been in like lately outside this cave? In any direction?
I mean, Gavin drove north a long time ago, and we saw the empty city of Maplewood. We've made some attempts to go and gather supplies from Hillcrest, but those are typically quite dangerous. Jonah here has made some journeys, despite us recommending he doesn't. But ever since the monsters began to attack us, we have been here. So it's been most of the time we've been protected here by these two. We don't usually.
Where do you get your food?
Jonah goes and hunts. We also have some places nearby where we have gardens planted, and we gather for winter as well during those times.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Okay. Well, if I guess we're gonna. Oh, God, I'm sorry.
No.
Since no one speaks, Reddit goes, "What do you say?"
No. I mean, we're not headed back to the city yet, but I guess we could always see if we could come back and see if you guys wanted to go, or if you felt like it was safe to go. When we're gonna head back, is that what you wanted us to do? Give you some time to think about it.
I mean, if you are concerned for our safety, then we can wait until you no longer have a concern, or we'll stay if that concern remains, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe we can try and figure some stuff out. But yeah.
I think adjusting to your city will be different for us, though.
Yeah.
Because it seems that you only can speak to us through some sort of magical means.
Magic. Yeah, it's magic.
We have a few other people in who don't, like, the elves and stuff don't speak the same language either. So
I thought your friend here points to Renan. It was an elf, and you seem to be communicating fine with him.
yeah, it's because he was raised not with his people, so he knows the language, but he just learned it. He didn't actually know his home language. He's just
Doesn't know why.
I see.
my own way. So we'll yeah, you guys can at least think about it, and we'll try and get some answers too, so we're not putting you in any sort of danger. But
Yeah, it does seem like you're real safe here, though, so that's pretty cool.
What are your intentions going forward?
oh,
We just want
Right
to find
now-
Brother Curtis.
yeah, we want to find the person we're looking for. We don't know if it would how easy or hard that's going to be, or where we could even find him. So
I I mean, you can
Jonah,
ask...
when you've been running around, have you seen an old guy?
Jonah just kind of looks over at you. No, I haven't seen anybody like that.
Okay. Sorry, Joshua.
Joshua just says, I mean, you can speak to Clay and Boulder and see if they have spotted anybody. But I am not aware of anybody else who has come this way. So I don't know if we would be any assistance to you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a group saw your friends, unless there's other giants around. Because when my friends couldn't understand what Clay was saying, he was starting to get like real like scared, and like he was gonna maybe beat us up. So
yes, they're quite protective of us.
Yeah, so maybe they thought like if they weren't speaking the same language, they thought they were bad.
Potentially.
So, I have a not. Sorry, hold on. Keeps happening. The headphone jack like is right next to my mic, and whenever I like will move, sometimes it'll just yoink right out.
Something or whatever.
I should actually. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that's better. What was I gonna say? Oh, is there just the two cities and then that's it?
Well, there's a lot more to the west of here and south of here.
To the west.
We're just on a coast.
On the coast? Like how much more?
Like a whole continent.
What's a continent?
A large amount of land.
So you're saying there's like potentially a lot of other cities?
Yes.
Hundreds of cities?
Yes.
Thousands of cities?
Yes.
I thought we were like the only people who in existence.
We went to the west and we just found the ocean.
That's not true.
East?
You went to the
Elves.
east and found the ocean.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the east is the coast. If you go west and kind of southwest of here, you would find more.
There are some people that said that we were trapped here. But we're not.
I mean, trapped in the sense that there are monsters around who would kill you if they found you.
I think some of the monsters say they're trapped too.
Yeah,
Did
you guys ever
talk to someone that's talked to the monsters?
I think he also said sea monsters, though. So I don't know what you guys are talking about, but you talking about monsters being trapped. He said about by sea.
Yeah, but the demons feel trapped too. They want to get out.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, that's what they were telling Colin, but they could be lying.
Yeah.
So you guys had never before any of this happened had never like I don't know noticed anything that or heard anyone talk about being trapped here? You guys could go wherever you wanted and do whatever you wanted?
Before the attack? Is that what you're speaking of?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Life was normal. We could go to cities just fine. Gavin found out that the city north of here was completely abandoned, though. And then right after that's when the monsters showed up and started attacking everybody.
That was 40 years ago?
We haven't been able to... Yes, 42 years ago. We have not been able to leave very far from here since.
Okay.
And yeah, both Clay and Boulder have kept us safe here and protected us. So we've stayed here.
Okay. That makes sense.
We have not seen any signs of life. We have not seen any other survivors until you showed up, which is a huge surprise that you came from Maplewood, but
yeah.
Poke on Karis.
Yes, run.
Ask him if he's seen flying black winged thing.
Have you seen a dragon?
Dragon? No, those are
Yeah.
those are fantasy creatures.
There's one over there, and I point wherever we saw
Yeah.
in the west.
Give me a persuasion roll with disadvantage on this one.
Advantage.
It's like,
You're like, there's giants.
15.
Interesting. He seems like to be considering it, but
Yeah.
still looks a little uncertain.
Did you guys notice the crack in the sky? Did you notice that?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Did we do it? Did I see it like when we were going up the mountain, or no? I guess it was dark, wasn't it?
No, I mean, you guys are pretty far south, and that's more kind of northern, eastern from the city.
Okay,
that
so
you
we
saw
can't
that.
see it.
You don't really see it from here.
Okay. Well, there was like a crack in the sky back east. I didn't know if you guys had seen anything like that, or if that was something that you knew about from before the attack, or what.
I'm not aware of any crack in the sky. That sounds very strange.
It was pretty
Right.
weird.
You're all
Renan
talking about
folds.
some very interesting things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Renan holds the picture of the rune and points to that. And
Oh, yeah.
Yes, can you ask them, or you can ask Clay if
Have you ever seen
they've seen something like this?
Have you guys ever seen something like this before? I'll point to the rune.
No? And Jonah looks at it. No.
Okay. Yeah, that's all the questions I had, I guess. Do you have any more, Karis?
I don't think so.
Okay, we might talk to Clay and Boulder, but we might head out after that, so I guess if...
Do you think they could take us to Hillcrest?
To Hillcrest? Why would you
Yeah.
want to go there?
We gotta look for Brother Curtis.
And Jonah just is looking at you like, I don't like that. You shouldn't go there. It's dangerous.
I know we don't
kinda-
look like it, but we have handled quite a bit of danger.
You!
I can see about having Clay take you to the bottom of the mountain, but I do not want him going to Hillcrest.
Oh, that's true. You don't
Fair.
want him to get hurt. Yeah.
That's fair.
That's
As
a
long
good
as, honestly,
point.
just helping on the mountain would be amazing. Because we're
Mhm.
really bad climbers. We're really bad climbers.
Like, how many monsters are there?
He gets like this real serious look on his face, and like the other people, like the other like ladies who are there, and the other guy who's there, just kind of really like somber up at this point. And he just kind of takes a breath and just like says, "There were many beasts, many monsters who came in. We had to flee. And as you run through the streets, you watch as one just tears a person's limb off and starts to bite them. That place is horrific. I'm not sure what would be there today, but I can only imagine that it could be a breeding ground for them."
We have noticed something that sometimes when the demons come through and do that kind of stuff, they eventually leave because there's not much else to like do and eat and all that stuff. So
Well, I hope that is the case for you if you go there.
us too.
Well,
We can
I mean,
fight
we
through
might
with
not
the
just.
right
I mean, we'll be careful. We might maybe even look on the outskirts of it or something and see. And if it's bad, we might not. But
There
Yeah.
were thousands and thousands of people who were slaughtered because of these monsters in that city.
yeah.
We've all witnessed far too much death there.
Sorry, that sounds bad.
Yeah, we'll do our best. We just, I don't know, I feel like we should at least check there.
Is there anything else then that is important that's like further that we haven't been before that maybe we could check?
People might be. Or we're at least.
Or a good
I
hide-in
would
place?
imagine that after this much time,
Mhm.
if there was anybody else out there, they would have reached out. In the early days, we had electronic devices that would have signals from other places that could be broadcast in.
Phones!
Can I take my phone like this?
Radios
Oh.
that would pick up transmissions from other people. But they were all silent. Everything.
Radios. Do we know that? Do we have radios?
We talked about radio tower, didn't we?
Give me an
We have
intelligence.
music, I guess.
Give me an intelligence check, all of you.
Can I do it too or no?
I guess not Renan, but
Yeah.
he's not able to understand that. But
13.
18.
so, Rye, you're somewhat familiar with this, especially with talks that you've had with people. The beacon sort of, I mean, it's a radio tower, so just kind of like that general sense of what it does has been given to you. Karis, you might kind of have that sense of like radio. Oh, a beacon, yeah, okay, but it's a little confusing exactly what that means.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess I don't mean that there might be more people alive from back then, because, you know, if you were saying it was bad, or maybe they were able to find some. I guess what I mean is, if you were someone that maybe didn't want to be found and you wanted somewhere to hide, are there places like that besides the city?
Potentially. I don't know, though, of any other places. But we are a place that has not been found to this point.
Mm-hmm.
There may be more, but I don't know how to find them.
Okay. Yeah,
We're
because
just
that's what
curious.
we think that, you know, the guy we're looking for maybe doesn't want people to find him because he left and didn't say anything to anybody.
Well, if someone doesn't want to be found, and they're by themselves, they're probably very difficult to find.
Yeah, we suspected that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish he had a phone. You just call him.
Me too. That would be much easier, wouldn't it?
Mission over in 5 minutes.
Like just to call him, hey, do you feel
Can
like
you
coming
come
back?
back? Okay,
Thank you. That's all.
Wanda's in charge. I'll be there in an hour.
I hated that kid.
She was like 12.
She's the worst
Hang on,
student.
here.
Yeah. Okay.
But is your intention to go to Hillcrest?
At least maybe the edge of it to see. But we'll be careful.
Do be careful. And please don't bring anything back with you.
Oh, yeah, definitely not. Cuz you said Jonah, you went to the edge.
And again, kind of Joshua looks kind of annoyed, and Jonah's just like, yeah, I've been down
Roasting
there
Josh.
before.
So were you being real quiet?
Yes, I do my best to be quiet
Snake?
while I'm out there.
Mm. Okay.
Okay.
Brennan stretches a little. His whole like pads make too much sound.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
He's just like stretching in the background.
Okay.
Yeah, do we want to go to Hill? Like, I'll look at you guys, I guess. Like, do we want to go to Hillcrest? Does it seem like something we should do?
I don't know what else to do.
That's true. Okay.
I mean, have we explored enough around here?
I mean, we could explore a little bit around here too, but I mean,
Do
we
you
need
think
to
we
keep
would go-
going in that direction anyway, right?
I mean, do you think he'd go directly into another death trap instead of out here?
I don't know why he left. Maybe he made a deal with Boyd. And he had to leave. Maybe he got mad and he was like, I don't like the city anymore. I want to go live in a city with demons. I don't know.
Just something to keep in mind. The longer we stay out, the longer they probably already know about us, or they could have the trial.
Oh, yeah.
And Ezreal.
What about Ezreal?
So, the spell that is elongating what we can do, I need to recast it at some point, but it's going to run out in about 5 days. And then I only have 10 days to recast it again before it's too late.
Oh.
So, just something to keep in mind. The further we go, the longer it's going to take to get back.
Okay.
Are you guys talking this right in front of everybody, or did you separate from them?
I mean, I don't see why we'd need to be super sneaky about it.
And I know Renan can't be understood, so yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, we're speaking. Yeah, I guess we're. Yeah.
So you in front of them, or are you going off?
Yeah.
This conversation?
Yeah, I'll be in front,
In front of them.
Front, okay.
Just a thought.
Hey, Ren.
Hi.
No spec vision.
Right now?
I do say that kind of quietly at some point.
Okay. Wasn't everyone here last night?
I think
Did he
it
do
for
it
everybody.
during?
I think he did it for
Oh,
everybody.
you did? Okay, never mind then. Sorry.
Yeah, he just
I
kind
thought
of leaned
that.
in. He goes like, "Did something change?"
No, forgot.
Oh, okay.
I thought that we didn't do it on Jonah.
So I thought too.
I think he did it when he came in later.
Oh, he did? Okay.
I think he said he did. Just to check, he double checked right at the end.
If I had one left, or I would have done it as soon as I got one. So if you want me to mark one off today, I can. Either way, just to be sure.
I mean, it was last night when he did it, or when he came in. So I believe you said you did it at the end.
I think that was my last one. I think I did it again.
Yeah.
To be sure. Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
Because I was worried about Jonah being weird, and then I think that was my last one.
Okay. Okay, never mind
Yeah,
then.
so I think you've checked everybody in here. Pretty sure. Because Boulder was in here last night, and then Clay's in there now, and then all 6 of the people, I think 5 of them were in there originally, and then when Jonah came back, you did it again.
And I did it to Clay when we went up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think everybody is.
Cool. Okay. Just making sure.
So
Okay.
yeah, you don't have to cast if you don't want to, or channel since.
Where's Boulder? Because I did ask Clay about Brother Curtis, and he didn't seem to know, but I think he also was confused by my question.
Boulder's likely watching out for us.
So, as you said, watching, Kelly's cat came into view, and her eyes were wide, just like staring off into the distance, and it was really
Birds up
perfect
that way.
timing.
Watching. Is when they say watching, is he like really far down the mountain, like Clay? Like, I guess I'll ask them. Yeah. Do you guys mean he's like down the mountain where Clay was when he found us? Is he all the way down there?
Most likely, yes.
Okay. When do they switch off usually?
When they grow tired.
Okay.
Can one of you ask Clay and just point to this? And he like gives the picture of the room to see if they've seen anything like this.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll go over
Well-
Clay.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll let you talk to Clay
Just
more.
kind of
I
like
think
looks down at you. I mean, you
Hey,
guys
Clay.
are like a quarter of this thing's size. He's just massive.
Hi, Clay. How are you?
Fine.
That's good. Hey, Clay, thanks for taking us up here. It's been real fun.
Little people safe.
Yeah. Hey, I got a question. Have you ever seen this before? And I point to the room.
Paper. Right.
Uh-huh. Yep.
That's
You
what
got
you
it.
were rolling for.
Yeah.
Yep.
What about what's on the paper? This thing here. Have you ever seen anything like that?
He, like, takes the paper and looks at it. No. Gives you back the paper.
Oh, okay. Hey Clay, do you remember yesterday when I was asking if you saw another person? More little people?
No, little people.
Uh so have you ever seen a little people that's not here?
That is a weird way to ask the question. Have you ever besides the little people who you keep safe, do you ever see any more little people out and about in the world out there?
Monster. Little monster.
Little
Little
monster? Do they look
But
like
no.
us?
Little people look same.
Oh, okay. Dang it.
Hmm.
How many little monsters have you seen?
He throws out a word that you don't understand. It seems like gibberish. You get the sense that he just like made up a word for a number.
Oh.
Twitchwillian.
Does that mean a lot?
I love it.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Has some ever tried to talk to you?
No.
Do they attack you?
Some.
And do you squish them or do they run away?
Throw rock.
Oh. That seems like a bitch.
Oh. And then they run away?
Little
That's
monster
smart.
scare.
Yeah. That makes sense. What?
Does he remember Boone?
Hey, yeah, that's a good question. Do you remember Boone?
Little Boone.
Little Boone?
Yes.
Was he nice?
Little Boone bring boulder.
He brought Boulder? What, to you? Oh. So you could be friends?
Remember we? Oh no, I didn't hear any of this. Never mind.
Was
I mean,
he a
she
normal
just
little
repeated
person?
everything. He just nodded, so you heard all of Karis'
That's
thing.
fair.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't Boyd say we're gonna need these for his friends?
That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking was, but hey Clay, was Boone like the other little people or did he have special abilities? Like powers? Like magic?
What magic?
Like sparkles?
He can do special things.
Just like looks down at you as you do that.
It's nice magic. This is
I make it like a little person since it can make a humanoid figure.
Make monster.
No.
No.
Mm-mm. Not at all.
And it just
Um,
make it disappear.
And
We use it to help kill monsters. Magic.
Mhm.
Get
And
rid of
did you did
Tell him keep people safe.
and keep people safe.
There you go.
do you remember where Boone went when he left? Do you remember what direction he went? Did you see anything?
Boom gone.
Mm-hmm.
Monster get him.
You saw?
No. But
Oh.
no come back. Monster get
Gotcha.
him.
So where were you before this?
Other mountains.
Other mountains. Were you by yourself in the other mountains?
No.
Were there a lot of people like you? Do you miss them? Oh, I'm sorry.
Now Boulder, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you guys best friends?
Boulder brother.
Oh. Huh. I didn't have any more questions.
And you, so Joshua said that you had an orange circle and then you were here.
On mountain and orange circle.
Mm.
Go into orange circle. Then here. Meet little person. Boone.
Oh, so you met Boone right away?
Mm.
Did he
Did
say
Boone-
anything to you when when that happened?
He won't protect little people. Said
Interesting.
he give me brother. If protect little people.
Yep. Okay.
Oh.
That sounds like a deal to me. It. And did he say anything that you could and couldn't do? Like, did he give you any rules for, what happens if you didn't protect little people?
Don't know. Just protect little people.
Okay. Did Boulder kind of have the same thing happen to him?
Boulder come through orange circle.
Are you guys reiterating this to Renan?
Oh yeah.
But you can hear. Yeah. I'll. Listen to
Hey,
you.
have we asked what Boone was to them? Just a random stranger or like family?
Yeah,
they
they
just-
said he was another survivor. That's what he was.
And they just met him out and about, and he was just there.
So it's not like former family or former friends. Like, why is he
They didn't know
protecting
him.
them?
So I don't know. I don't really get his motives.
I feel like could be another question for Joshua. I feel like we're missing something.
He said he didn't know him though. He said he was just a survivor.
Why?
I mean, he totally tricked us when he was pretending to be Boyd, like the old man Boyd.
Oh, I get that, but like, what would he get out of this?
Maybe
Doing
it was a
all
deal
of
with
this
somebody
to protect
else.
them?
He could be fulfilling a deal for someone else who wasn't even
Of
here.
a
or
deal,
died.
of a deal, of a deal, of a deal.
I don't know. Maybe.
That could go on forever.
Not a deal.
I mean, it sounds like
mean,
this is what he does
Yes,
for
I
fun.
know.
So
if
maybe
he's
they
trying
won't
to
even.
get out of a deal
That could be too.
by his death.
That's my thing. I feel like this probably was him, if he can make portals and things like that to bring out.
I was just wondering if I don't know, it's just a stretch, but if these people mean something to him and maybe he was more I don't know, it's just random, but what if he was more human than not before and then made a deal to become something more?
I thought about that. If
No?
he had made it, maybe if Boone made a deal with
Like-
the demon and got powers for it.
Clay's just like looking at you as you're talking, like,
Yes.
and he's kind of giving Renan the side eye too as he's talking.
Okay, well,
Shutting up.
anyway, Clay, thanks. We may need down the mountain, so we'll let you know. But we're gonna go talk over here. Thank you.
Still like glaring at Renan.
Yeah.
Bye.
Like, Karis gets in his line of sight, kinda, and then she's like, "Thanks for talking to us, Clay. You're the coolest. I liked hearing your story."
Rock
Bye.
cold.
What?
Rock cold.
You're cold?
Rock cold. Like touches the walls of the surface.
Like
Touch
it's
them?
cold outside.
Why did he say?
You said he's the coolest, so.
Huh?
Oh,
That's funny.
yeah. I think you're neat.
Just like
Looks around like
leans up against the
How to
wall.
say this?
Leans up against the
Oh, wow.
wall, arms folded, just kind of like watching.
don't know how to say you're cool without making it sound confusing.
We can say we like him.
Oh yeah, I like you, Clay. That's what I'm trying to say.
And he's doing a good job of helping little people.
Oh yeah, and you're doing a good job.
Little people safe.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so we'll kind of go off and I guess be like, just kind of away so no one can really hear us as much, but.
Okay.
So, we think Boone is Boyd, but maybe that's probably not his real name either. He probably isn't even a real. He probably changed shapes for the 50th time. I don't know.
Also, just a thought. He doesn't like me not talking to him. If we're gonna leave, we might want to do it while y'all can still talk.
Agreed.
Oh yeah.
I just want to put that out there.
Yeah, I mean, we can at least. I don't know what you guys want to do. I mean, we can. I just don't know what else to do until we just kind of keep going. We keep stumbling into things.
Worked out, I guess, thus far.
I would, before you leave, can I just ask everyone again, just if Boone meant anything to them or did anything for them special besides just protecting them before he disappeared? I feel like
That's what we just asked him.
just
They
to,
seem honest too.
yeah, I don't know. Just one more time now that we kind of confirmed it. I just want to make sure, and like I'll watch other people's reactions too. But I don't get why Boone's tied to them or Boyd if we think that's who it is.
I mean,
It just
because
seems so random.
we asked Joshua what,
I know.
and he said he didn't remember.
But maybe ask the whole group this time. Say it's really important if they can all think.
Yeah,
just
okay.
a thought.
I just feel bad because I literally just said that, and then I'm saying it again, and then they're gonna get annoyed with me, and then what if they don't like me?
I'll ask.
I don't think they're gonna get annoyed by one more question.
Is all the group together, or are they kind of separate out?
Yeah, I mean, you look over and you see kind of like everyone's still where they're at. The two younger people are both kind of like watching you and look like they're having a conversation, but they're all together.
I guess I'm gonna ask the older people because the younger people are too young to like, you know, because they said he disappeared like 40-some years ago. So he.
Oh yeah, they're definitely too young for that.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go to the older people and be like, I'm sorry, I know we just asked this, but one more time. This Boone fellow, did any of you have any sort of relationship with him before any of this happened? Did he offer to help you in any other ways that were, I guess, specific? Anything?
No, I mean, we're all pretty much strangers to each other, I guess, besides Melissa and Caitlin. Those two are sisters, but that's it.
And where exactly did you meet him? Just on the road or in Hillcrest?
Yes, as we were fleeing, we ran into him, and he led us to the giants to help us. He said he found them.
Did he seem real sad, like because of everything that happened?
Did he seem scared? Did he?
I mean, I think everyone was scared. It was a terrifying moment.
Yeah.
Renan was watching their reactions. Did anybody, including the kids, react differently than Joshua was?
You can give me an insight roll.
Can I as well? I guess for the people I talked to, maybe not everyone,
Sure.
but.
I'm gonna subtle guidance myself too.
Okay.
Oh, I got a nat 20, so 31.
Nice. Yeah, we both rolled real good. 19, 22.
Every single one of you feel like they're all being pretty genuine.
Cool.
Okay.
I was just trying to make sure,
Alright.
like, he hadn't re-shown up to one of the kids or something like that, and they're kind of like, you know, given the, oh, we went behind their back sort of thing.
Nope. No one.
Okay. All right. Thank you. We're just making sure. I know. I'm sorry. We're a little paranoid about it, but. Yeah, I'll go back over to Ren and everyone and be like, yeah, no, nothing. I really think they're telling the truth. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
Oh, yeah, I believe him. Yeah.
here's the thing. Like, I mean, same with like a lot of the deals that he seems to make. Not all of them go like, not great, but not all of them are necessarily like.
Are you guys alone as you talk about this?
Yeah, we're alone. Yeah.
Okay.
Not all of them are like straight up evil. It seems like some of them maybe they definitely go wrong for sure. Again, it's like a monkey's paw. Well, I don't know if I know that reference, but it's like a you know, you can get things and it goes wrong, but I don't know if said he might have been making a deal to protect somebody, or it might have been in his best interest to have people from all sorts of realms, including saving people from this one. You know.
At this point, all three of you hear in your head. Does that mean you're ready to make a deal? And you recognize the voice of Boyd. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna. Can I? Do I feel like I can answer in my head, or does it feel like he's not gonna? Like I can't.
You can do what you want.
I
You
was
can
gonna
try it if you want to. You can say it out loud if you want to. Your choice.
I'm gonna answer in my head. Be like, are these your friends?
You just hear. You must speak if you're going to reply. I have to hear you.
Okay. Oh, so he's.
What are you hearing?
Yeah, we're all here. I'm gonna kind of mutter like, so these your friends, Boone?
They're pretty friendly, aren't they?
They are. Where are you at right now? Like physically?
Not important. What I'm asking are you ready to make a deal?
Who the heck are you talking to us right now? This is freaking me out.
I'm gonna lean over like, at least we know we can't read our minds. He can just hear us audibly. So, I guess I'm gonna message Karis and just be like in my mind, and be like, so he definitely probably can't hear this because it's in our heads. So he needs to actually hear us in order to say anything. But did he ask you guys if you want to make a deal too? Is that what he?
Yup.
Okay.
I say that.
And he confirmed to me in my head these are his friends, and so these are definitely.
You guys all heard
Boone.
everything he said, so.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
While they're doing that, Renan's gonna pipe up out loud since no one else can understand him. He's still kind of whispering, but it's out loud.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll just go, why show us them? Why is this important for you to have us know this?
Maybe you can help my friends.
What kind of help do they need?
The kind where you accept my deal.
Again, very
Right.
ambiguous.
This doesn't help.
Are you ready to accept my deals?
No.
No.
I see.
I mean, if you are, telling us more about it, then that would help.
I have told you everything about it.
But it told us nothing. It told us actually nothing.
You didn't say the part of like what the our end of it is.
He wants us to kill him.
Well, yeah, but like what?
Is that that's the deal, or is there other stuff that you want us to do after that you're not telling us?
What was the other one? Jarzagon, right?
Yeah.
The other big demon you killed. I want you to kill me just like you killed Jarzagon. I want you to repeat the events there.
Why?
Wait. Are you trying to crack the sky? Is that what you're doing?
I've told you what I want. Do you find that acceptable or not?
That's the only thing, and nothing else is like attached to that.
Wait, guys, hold on. What happens if we crack the sky? If we keep killing demons like that, what if we crack the sky? And what if that's what he wants?
I don't know. But really, that's the only thing.
Yes.
That's weird.
Are you in Hillcrest? Where are you at?
You have to find me.
If we say yes, is there going to be a breadcrumb trail to find you?
You need to say yes.
Are you gonna hurt people? Are you gonna kill us if we do this for you? Are you gonna kill the city? Are you hurting the city? Can you tell us that?
Can't really talk about that.
If you can't tell us that this deal's going to indirectly hurt other people in the city, I don't know if we can make that deal.
Yeah.
If you could tell us that, could be a large way into making this deal.
I believe I've told you that this deal will help you
Well, yeah,
and the
us,
people of the city.
but- Can you tell us anything about the sky cracks? Anything at all?
Can't talk about that.
Can you say yes or no if you know what they are?
I can't talk about that.
Will this free you to be able to talk to us about that?
I can't talk about that. I'm here to talk about the deal. So what do you say?
It's not
Are you-
helping because I got to go to the bathroom so bad, so the stress levels are like twice as high right now.
Oh no.
Can you answer this, Mr. Boyd? Why did you save these people?
Do you think I'm just hate everybody? You just want to kill?
I'm just
But
wondering why
these
you
people-
have.
Why these people and why
Yeah,
not like
five-
if you were in Hillcrest? Yeah.
Yeah, 5 people out of everybody. What?
Why not
Like
more?
why?
I look around. Is anybody watching us right now? Having this conversation to the
You
air?
can give me a perception check.
I mean, I feel like we're
17.
kind of like in a group huddle talking.
Yeah,
and
I think
so
we're
it
all
looks
kinda-
like we're talking with each
I mean,
other.
we're
That's what I
trying,
was
yeah,
thinking.
but
Yeah.
just kind of
That's what I
curious
thought.
how weird this looks.
What is your perception roll?
17.
17. You look over, and both Jonah and Sarah, the two 20-some-year-olds, are both watching you as they like seem to sense that something weird is going on with you three.
Okay.
Oh.
They're both just
Right,
kind of
and
sitting
we'll
there,
remember this.
like looking over at
Like,
you.
okay, psychos. But yeah, she asked like why these 5 though, like.
You all have painted me to be the monster. Perhaps you're wrong.
Well, that's why I'm asking, Boyd.
I don't want to kill anybody. I thought I made that clear.
But if were you one of the demons who attacked the city, Hillcrest? Or were you just there with the rest of them?
Can't really talk about that.
Were you a human at some point, or have you always just been?
I mean,
You
I
know,
look like a
you are.
human.
Well, yeah. Okay. Right. Anyway. Okay.
I'm excited to see what you really look like.
All right.
Mr. Boyd, it's kind of sad if you want to die though. Are you sure you want to die?
That's the deal.
Why do you want to? Oh, I mean, isn't that? Don't you want to like run around,
Making deals and that you're
play with your
passionate?
toys? You know.
Are you ready to make this deal or not?
No, we're gonna say no for now. But at least I'm gonna say no for now. You did get me thinking, though. You got me thinking.
I need all 3 of you to make this deal.
Oh.
And if you're not willing to, I hope you don't die.
I mean, us too, but
You can give us back Rodden.
I can offer my aid as part of the deal.
And help us find Brother Curtis.
Yep.
I look at Karis.
No.
Can I insight him one more time? Just do I feel any genuineness or I mean he's obviously holding back some.
Can we insight from a voice?
I'll let you do it with disadvantage with the voice.
Okay, I'll try.
It's gonna be a
I want
bit
to.
more difficult in DC, but yeah.
Oh baby, 27.
27? Okay.
15.
19 down to a 1.
Oh,
Such a good roll.
so sad. I mean, all of you kind of listen, and he seems, I mean, mostly straight shooting, I guess. Like, you know that he's holding back stuff, but my deals are going to be true. I won't break that. You get the opportunity to do what I asked. To kill me just like you killed Jarzagon.
Did you know Zardan?
Can't talk about that. But, in return, I will aid you in helping to get your friend Rodden back. And I will make sure you find Brother Curtis.
How are you supposed to help us after we kill you?
I have my ways.
Do any other
Do you know?
demons have the chance to help us after they die here? Generally speaking, without specifics of a specific one.
I guess it depends on their mood. I'm in a very giving mood, though.
Do you have one of the ruin things that you've heard us talk about it? Do you have one of those ruins that you're?
I can't
Hang
talk
out with?
about that.
Are we supposed to destroy that too? We should probably at least know that. If we find it, should we destroy it as well?
I've told you my stipulations.
I guess we're clarifying if that rune is included in killing you.
Was it part of your Jarzagon experience?
It was.
The Jarzagon experience. It sounds like a Disney ride.
band
The
name.
excursion package of the jars.
Disney one, yeah.
Okay.
Over at Epcot.
Was not.
Okay.
Do you want to make a deal? Or do you want to
I'm gonna look at Karis.
wander around aimlessly forever?
Got a point.
I'm gonna look at you guys and just be like, what are you feeling? No? Okay. No.
Oh.
Guys,
I'm
breaking.
Jarza, sorry, now Jarzagon's in my head. Sorry, Mr. Boyd. Mr. Boyd.
What should we call you? Sorry.
Boyd is fine.
Okay, anyway, continue, sorry.
Not Boone? Okay.
Boyd is fine.
Okay.
Do you like a name with a "b" sound?
My name is Boyd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. But Mr. Boyd, maybe you can check in. I'll think about it.
Yeah, can we have some time to just? I mean, you'll hear us anyway. You're gonna listen to us anyway, but when we're ready, how about we tell you we're ready? Is that cool?
Why so resistant? What's
We don't
making
know.
you hold on? What does a few hours give you? More wasted time for your friend who needs to be revived? Is that what you're hoping to get? More time for your friend Rodden to be under the control of someone else? Because that's what your goal is. You're just delaying actually helping the people you care about.
Do you know if you weren't so like pushy, I might actually consider it, but you're so pushy. So that's what's making me feel like you're tricking us. Is that you're pushing us.
It's
Pushing our
also the
buttons.
fact that you killed, or your deal got people killed. It's hard to trust
Yeah.
that more negative things aren't going to come from this deal.
Well,
real
it's hard because the beacon got blown up because of all this. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
we don't
stuck
want
on.
to make a mistake. My dad died because of all this. Like we can't.
I'm just saying, if you fulfill your end of the deal, nothing bad will happen. My goal is not to hurt anybody.
Is killing everyone hurting people? Is that considered? Ugh. We'll let you know. We'll get back to you.
Are you sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
Are you all in agreement about this?
Are you going to
Mhm.
change the deal?
To what?
Just saying, if we delay, does it change?
If I say yes, would that make you make the deal now?
Probably not.
Come on, Renan. I know you want to help people.
I'm not the one they have to
Right.
convince right now.
They're not going to listen to me.
Why don't you check in with us in an hour or two?
Keep delaying. Sounds like your plan.
We'll
Let's
do our
hope you're not
due
dead
diligence.
before then.
Is that a threat? We're dead. We can't make a deal.
It's not a threat from me.
Good enough.
Caution.
Gotta look at the others. You guys have been wrong before.
Seem like he's gone.
It's silent right now.
Okay.
Is he gone?
I don't know. I say we just, are we gonna head out and just kind of see? Part of me,
So Mark,
Party
I'm
wants to
sorry. I gotta
see
go to the bathroom real
Hillcrest.
quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, we'll take our break here. How about that?
You sure? Okay. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah, we're in time for break.
Post that. It's break time. Let's take our break here. Give everyone a bathroom break. We're gonna have a question of the day. We're gonna have a question of the day on the break screen. We also have the awesome fan art that will be scrolling through as well. So go ahead and answer the question of the day in the chat. Make some friends, have some fun, use the bathroom, get some water, whatever you need to do, and we will see you all shortly. All right, everybody, we're back. Back from our break. Once again, thank you everyone for being here. We really do appreciate you all and just being supportive. We really do appreciate it. It encourages us. We love sharing this game with you as well. So thank you for being here and taking the time out of your life to support us here. So really do appreciate it. But hey, you guys ready to get back into our second half of the game here? Post Boyd talking to you all about making the deal?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you guys just had that conversation. Brendan's just like, I'm glad he's gone because I got to run over to the corner here for a second and came back.
Look away, look away.
Boy, don't listen.
And yeah, you guys can have it. Again, you kind of like see that Jonah and Sarah both just kind of watching you suspiciously, but you guys are free to talk about what just happened or whatever.
Yeah, I look at either one of them and I do the finger point.
What?
Do you send a message to me?
Oh, sure. Hi.
Just to let you know, pretty sure a little too overheard everything we said.
Look over.
Ren does like, don't look.
I'm gonna message Brian and be like, what? What's going on?
There you
Little
guys just like
too.
walking around like this.
Yep. At least they can't hear us when we talk.
It just looks like we're finger guns at each other.
Yep.
That's why I really wanted the cantrip, so like he can initiate it too.
It's even better though.
Conversations. But then it's like double because you have to like translate over to the third person every time. But yeah, no, I just let Ryan know. It'd be like, yeah, they overheard everything. Either they know something or they're suspicious of us.
How do you know they overheard us? Not just like watching us be weird. They couldn't understand you. That's good. That's part of it.
Just a gut feeling.
Okay. Can I look over at them and just see if they? Like, I'll do it slyly, where I'm like just kind of glancing over.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they are just kind of looking at you and they're like doing their business, but they keep like looking up at you.
Okay.
Worth a talk?
Man.
What?
Do you think it's worth a talk?
Sure.
He says that
I
out
don't
loud,
know.
like after the messages.
To them?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, I can't, so fun guys.
That's true. I guess I'll walk over to him and be like, "Hey, they look nervous or not?"
So you got both Jonah and Sarah who are on screen here.
Hey.
And they just look at you. Sarah looks a little kind of more quiet and reserved and guarded. Not so much shy, just kind of like suspicious looking at you all right now. Meanwhile, Jonah is just kind of more taking the initiative. What can we do for you?
I know I asked everyone else, but you guys haven't met anyone out there in the wild who, I don't know. Anyone trying to make deals with you?
No, we've never met any other people besides you.
Okay. I'll look at Karis, I guess. What were we? I don't even know what we're just gonna ask him. That was it? I don't even know.
Did you see something weird happening? Is that why you're looking at us?
Yeah.
Just new people and their customs are interesting.
Can I insight them? Do they seem like they really are saying that, or are they?
Yeah, you can insight.
That's
Jonah
a
there.
weird excuse. Yeah.
Yeah. 25.
He's holding something back, but
I don't know what to say.
Yeah. We could tell you, but it just we would sound crazy. I don't know if you'd believe us. We could tell you that if you want.
You go ahead and keep your business to yours. It's fine. You don't need to. And the girl just is like, yeah, maybe you should. Never mind.
What? What?
And Jonah's like, don't worry about her. She just is a little concerned about potentially you bringing a danger to our little community here. So.
Oh, I could see that, yeah. Because we just came here and
She just kind of like gives him a look and then just kind of looks at you. You're welcome to be here, though.
Thanks. Are you afraid of something specifically?
You asking her? It just looks. There's monsters out there. They're dangerous.
I'm sorry. Okay. As I say, she was looking directly into a laser, and so I needed to move her. I just don't know if I don't want her to go blind. Okay. Anyway, we're good. Sorry. I just didn't.
Clay, Clay, come on, stop doing that, Clay.
Come on, stop, please. Continue. I'm sorry. I got nervous. We really do want we really don't want anything bad to happen to you guys, and we want to try and protect and help you all we can. I promise that.
Jonah just says,
you have to believe us.
Yeah, I believe you. I don't think you're gonna do anything to us, right?
I believe.
And just kind of like gives a look to Sarah. Yes, you're not gonna hurt us, right? So.
Can I look at Sarah directly and just be like, is there anything that we could help with, I guess, that would put your mind at ease or anything?
How long do you plan to stay here?
Not long.
Yeah, actually, we're thinking about leaving.
Wonderful. I mean, be safe. Jonah's just like,
Wanda?
Yeah, Wanda, is that you?
Are you going to Hillcrest?
At least to look at it.
I could come with
I don't know
you.
if
And
you want to come with us.
And Sarah's like, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, I don't know if Josh would like that much, but would you tell him?
What I do with myself is my own business, right? And Sarah's just like, I will tell him. I will.
Can you do fighting, Jonah?
I mean, I hunt. I've been attacked by monsters before and survived.
You have?
And Sarah's just like, and that's why you can't walk right.
Oh.
Oh, did it hurt your leg? Something?
Just looks at her kind of angrily. My leg hurts a little bit, but it's fine. I can still get around. I can handle myself.
See, the only thing I'm worried about, Jonah, is if we take you with us, we don't want to put you in danger or have, you know what I mean? Like,
We could be his bodyguards, though.
well, sometimes we can't even guarantee our own safety in out there, so I just don't want to. I don't want to, you know.
Look, I think this is a good opportunity for me to be able to get into the city, maybe bring back some useful supplies for our people here with these extra protection who seem to have helped fight monsters before. And,
So you do want us to be your bodyguards.
and I can help you as well.
Because you know
Kind of
things?
what I've seen. I haven't been that much into the city, but I can help a little bit. And Sarah's just like, no, you.
I don't
Don't want you to get
Jonah,
hurt.
I don't want to do any. Well, I guess first of all, Jonah, here's a few issues. First, I don't want to do anything behind Joshua's back where we're helping you sneak out. That's not what I want. And two, we don't necessarily speak the same language as you, so we'd only be able to communicate during certain times.
I see.
Mhm.
Yeah. So if we could come up with a way we could like, because I can do it, you know, but it just takes something out of me, so I just got to be careful when I do it.
Okay, so you hear a voice in your head too. You could always play the game.
She probably just like stops mid sentence and just is like blinking at the air.
Yeah, just you hear that, Karis, too. No
Yeah.
one else does.
Blink, 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 blink.
Yeah. But yeah.
And also, if we told Jonah, or not Jonah, if we told Joshua, would he be okay with it?
I mean, it's my job to go out and help provide right now. And Sarah's just like, it's so dangerous, though.
Sarah, if I said that I've blown up demons' heads before, would that make you feel better?
We have killed like massive demons too.
If you're going, I'm going with you.
Oh.
Oh, can you do stuff?
I've learned a few things.
Like what?
Like, I'm pretty good with the dagger. She pulls out a dagger.
Oh, Raya has a dagger.
Short sword, but yes.
Oh,
Uh,
they look almost the same though.
oh, yeah, I know. I think longingly to my pistol. Oh.
And, yeah. At this point, Jonah just kind of gives her a look like, you can't come with me. She's like, I'm gonna tell them.
Well, like I said, I'm at least I'm not helping you guys sneak out at all, so if you do come, you can, but just don't, we'll let Joshua know.
Reden's
What
just
he-
kind of wink, 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 wink on Raya's. Raya,
Yeah,
they want to come?
they do, but
Did they start the conversation saying out that they didn't? Feels like really skeptical. That's what it seemed like on this half of the conversation. I'm not quite sure though.
they didn't want what? They wanted us to leave.
Yeah, you guys are saying like, no, we're gonna leave you alone, and then all of a sudden they want to come with us.
Yeah, they want to
I think-
get so wise.
I think they're
I
probably a
hope
little stir crazy too. I'm saying
And
this
we'll be their
quietly, but-
bodyguard.
Jonah just kind
I'm
of
gonna-
looks at you guys. Sounds like you're either gonna have to take both of us or none of us.
Just
Mhm.
stay in, Raya. Just be sure. Be careful.
If
That's
you're
all that
suspicious
matters.
of us, why do you want to come with us?
And Sarah just says, I'm gonna protect my brother. That's what I'm going for.
Electro Jonah, what about you? If you're suspicious of us, why come?
I'm not suspicious of you. I'm more curious.
Can I set up again? I just want to see.
Yeah,
if
can I?
Sure.
Uh,
10.
23.
There we go.
He definitely seems curious.
Okay.
Like, he seems way
And-
more open to you three than Sarah does. Sarah seems very,
Mhm.
like, walls up about you guys, but
Yeah, Jonas seemed like pretty chill the whole time.
So he wasn't uptight beforehand. It was
No.
more her
He's the one. He's
whispering to him.
he's-
Okay.
he's the rebellious one who keeps going outside, keeps doing things. So I would think he'd probably be more like stir crazy than.
Yeah.
I might have misunderstood that earlier. So. I mean, Renan still is cautious of them, but still.
All right. Well,
I'm okay if
wanna-
you guys come. It'd be fun.
I don't mind at all. We just have to tell you guys have to tell Joshua.
So,
just kind of
on-
look over.
What would happen if you told Joshua, but then you also said that they had 3 bodyguards that are real tough and can blow up demons' heads and also heal things?
I don't know if they'll be okay with us going to the city. They really want me to stay away from there.
Oh yeah.
They are
that's
quite
true.
concerned about going back to the city. It's just like kind of hushedly telling you guys this.
Mhm.
How about this? We're gonna leave regardless. And what you do among your own people and tribe, all that stuff, that's your business, I guess. So if you want to meet us out there, I guess we can. If not,
Like we
then-
can wait outside for like a minute.
Yeah.
If you
I just
happen
don't wanna
to
call it- I
hang
just
out
don't-
with us.
I just don't want to make it look like we're sneaking you out, because we're certainly not going to do that.
Maybe I can talk to him and convince him it's okay. All 3 of you now hear a voice in your head say, if If you bring them, they're going to die, but you can just make a deal and it won't have to worry about it.
I guess can I like assess them? Like, do they look capable and like how do they look in? They look pretty.
So Jonah steps up to go kind of walk over towards the leader, Joshua. Sarah also kind of stands up as this happens and just kind of like walks away from the table a little bit, but she's like halfway kind of a thing, where she's still close enough to you guys, but far enough away that she's separating herself from you. As you look, you see that Jonah does seem to have a little bit of a limp to him. One of his legs looks like it's a little injured and it slows him down a tiny bit. He still can walk on it. And you can look at his equipment. He's got like a big hammer, and he's got a bow with him, and a couple axes that are all like attached to his pack. And Sarah as well has a couple daggers on her hips that you see. But he goes over and talks to Joshua right now.
I guess while they're doing that, I'm gonna lean over and kind of whisper to you guys, like, did you guys hear that? Did you guys tell the truth? Is it wise to let these come along?
I don't know.
Yeah, we want to help them, not risk them.
But also, there are their own people. I mean, I were in this.
Jyleka. Remember last time we trusted someone?
Well, yeah, but if I were raised and born into a cave and I only knew this, I think I'd want to go out and explore too.
When he's
Wouldn't you?
injured? We're responsible for them. I'm just saying, whatever happens to them, it's on us.
I know, but they are their own people. If he's gonna go out anyway, I'd at least rather help
As long
him.
as it's not
Sounds
lying.
like he goes out anyway.
This whole him sneaking out thing, I have heard half of it. I don't like breaking their trust to this group if we're gonna try and help them later.
Well,
I
they're
told him
talking
that.
to him right now, so.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
told him I had
it-
to tell.
It's their
to
decision at
tell
this
him.
point, yeah. Just being cautious, that's all.
You hear the voice in your head of Boyd again. I don't want you to kill them. Just make the deal.
I'm gonna say, Boyd, you said give us a few hours at least. Give us a few hours, please.
I'm just
It's
trying
not
to help
wrong.
you.
I don't want another death on our hands.
But again, they are their own people. If they want to,
If they die, even if they chose to come with us, I'm gonna feel the guilt.
I don't know. But like I said, it looks like Jonah goes out anyway, even if he doesn't have our help. I feel like at least now he'd have a chance.
You hear the voice again. He doesn't go out this far without the confidence of you three.
Okay, fine. Can I go over to Joshua and? Actually, no. I'm gonna wait. Never mind.
How does the conversation look like it's going?
Insight rolls.
Oh, I got a nat 20. 31.
Wow, that's the second time today.
Mm-hmm.
The dice are with the right.
Yes. It's a
character.
Raya roll. It fits for her to roll 20s on that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it looks like it's not going super well to convince him, but
Okay.
Joshua looks pretty
Well-
upset.
I'm gonna. I guess can I kind of like go over and be like, how? So if it's too dangerous to go out, I guess. If it looks like I can interject politely and not in a way where I'm like just coming in. Does it look like there's like a lull in the conversation or something where I can talk to them?
Yeah, as you walk up, Joshua stops, and Jonah has like a little bit of a pouty, I'm mad that this isn't going my way type of look on his face.
I guess I'll just kind of address Joshua and just be like, Jonah wants to explore and all that stuff, but I think Arian wants to get supplies, but if you don't want that, we didn't want, to endanger anyone of your people. I could tell you though, if we found anything useful or good, we could bring it back to you. Or we could tell you at what point it starts getting really dangerous and let you know more about the landscape or what dangers lie where. Would that help you? And then maybe later Jonah could go out if we knew more about everything.
Eris is like kind of hovering around too. She's like, or if it looks bad, we could just go on and Jonah and Sarah could hang out.
I don't like the idea of any of you going to that city. It's not safe. It's a dangerous place.
Yeah.
I understand there may be supplies there that could be useful, but again, I don't think the danger's worth your lives. We make our living here fine. We don't need to risk everything right now. And you watch as like Jonah kind of mutters something under his breath, but you can't hear what it says.
Well, I guess as of right now, if you don't want them going, then we'll just come back when we come back to, report back to you guys. We'll let you know more about the layout and more about what's out there. That way, if you decide you don't mind Jonah and everyone exploring, then at least you'll have more information. We don't want to endanger anyone at all.
But they come with us for a little bit till it gets real dangerous? Is the sea?
Give me a persuasion roll.
19.
Just kind of looks at you. Only if you guarantee that you send Jonah back. He cannot go.
Oh,
to
like
that
when he
city.
gets back.
I mean,
Well,
just
Jonah,
says,
will you go
"Yeah,
back?
Sure, sounds good. Yep, I'll do that.
I know he would. Can I inside him and just see?
Inside him?
Yeah, go ahead
Definitely
inside
lying.
him.
Yeah.
Way he's gonna do that.
25.
20.
Yeah, he's lied.
Is he? I guess. Does he seem more antsy to get out and like just see? He's just like. Is that kind of the vibe we're getting? Is he just really wants to like leave? He just is done.
With
being
your
here?
25, you get a sense from him that he wants to help his people, and he wants to get into the city and see if he can do that. And he probably views you three as a really good opportunity for this to happen.
Mm.
Okay. I'll just look at Josh. I'll be like, it's up to you guys. We'll do what we can to protect him, and we'll send him back when we feel it's dangerous. But you guys can decide, I guess, what you want to do.
And he just kind of looks at you, Joshua does. If we lose him, we're lost here. It cannot happen.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna look at Jonah and be like, are you endangering your people by coming with us? Are you making things worse?
He just kind of looks at you. I mean, I'm doing this to help my people, right? That's fine.
I don't know. Only you can answer that. But if you're going to, you're their lifeline. Make sure it's a decision that you feel good with. Like I said, we can bring back things that we find in the city. We can try and help you guys, without you leaving, if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna help. And Sarah pipes up too, like, if he's going, I'm going. That's how it is. Mike's just dying over there.
Oh, Mike is dying. It's
We kill these
Because
variants.
No,
I'm gonna
but
be
I'm
so mad.
I'm trying not to, because like at the same time, part of me thinks if we just say no, he's just gonna sneak out and find us. I'm like, I have a feeling he's gonna follow us. Like, I don't know. I have a feeling he's gonna be his own. Like,
yeah, because honestly, I don't even know how far we're gonna go in the city, so we want to look at it for ourselves first before we go in. So.
Joshua
Just so
says,
you know,
I don't
Jonah.
I don't want him in the city.
Yeah.
So stay away. Send him back. If you're going there, it's your choice. You three seem to be able to handle yourself all right, but he comes back. As does Sarah.
Okay. I mean, they have to be the ones that actually come back. We can't, like, make them go back. So.
Yeah, we're not.
I mean, I can't, like, I can't force them to go. I can't brainwash people.
Like Mr. Shaw.
Mr. Shaw.
I was waiting for like a comment or something like that. Like,
No, they don't know Mr. Shaw. I don't want them to feel left out.
No, yeah.
He just
Yeah, I
kind of
mean,
looks
if you-
at you. Don't take them then, if you don't believe they'll come back.
Okay.
Wait,
I mean, I guess.
Wait, what do you mean don't believe they'll come back? I'm just saying, like, if we're there and then they are like, you know.
If you
they
feel
decide-
like they're going to not listen to you, and you can't force them to come back, then go with Clay and leave them behind.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Jonah and then look at Joshua and be like, I don't believe they're gonna come back personally, so we'll leave without them.
Well, Jonah. How about you promise me? And you promise.
I don't know if that's gonna
Promise? What? That I'll come back?
Yeah, when we say, okay, you need to go, then you go.
Yeah, he like looks at Joshua. Yeah, I promise I'll come back.
I'm gonna like look at Karis and be like, come back.
Raya.
Hmm.
Make sure they know people have died with us then. It sounds
And I'll
like
look at
it's whether you guys are talking about them going or not. Make sure they know the risk of coming out.
I'll look at. I guess I'll look at Joshua and be like, people who we can't guarantee anything. I guess with safety, people have died before. He's died before. I'll point to Ren. So
Then go. Don't take these two. Get out of here.
Okay.
And
Thank you for all your help, Joshua. We'll bring back what we find for you guys and for your people.
Jonah just like walks with you. He's like, I'm going with you. That's how it is.
Yeah.
You need my help.
I don't know if we do.
Is he
I
saying this,
mean,
like, away from them?
Like as you guys kind of take some steps away, he just follows and he's just outright saying like, I'm coming with you. You need my help.
Guys, he would know where to go, though. We don't know anything.
Yeah, but
I've been to parts of the city before. And Joshua just like, what? Yeah, I've walked into bits of the city before. I've seen parts of it. I didn't get that far, but I got in a little bit.
I'm gonna walk up and pull Karis to the side for a second. Just take a second and remember the people we've lost. I know you're really excited, and I'm not saying that we should tell them no. Just take a breath and think first now. If you're okay if something happens to them like Rodden or Ezheal. That's on us, not on them if we lose them. They could help. But if Boyd's telling the truth, they could die as well.
What's getting in your head?
Boy just says, I'm telling the truth.
I'm not even talking about Boyd right now, Karis. Rodden, we lost him. We lost Carter without Boyd. We got Ezhill killed because of me. I got trackers killed because of me. If I or us get them killed, this whole community dies. This is not a light decision to make. It's theirs to make. But just know what we're doing I trust you to make the right decision. For you. You're smart. I just want you to think about that, that's all.
You hear Boyd in just your head run say, "Good speech."
Shut up.
Oh my gosh.
Michael loves him. Red hates him.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I Karis will just like be like, okay, well, first of all, he's gonna come no matter what. He's just gonna follow us. So we might as well try and protect him and keep him with us instead of him sneaking around behind us, okay? So there's that. Also, we don't even know if we're gonna go into the city. So there's that. It's not like we're gonna go charging in there, right? I mean, that's not what my plan was.
We almost died and we weren't even in the city. There's dangers in between here and there,
Yeah.
too.
But, I mean, if he knows things...
I'm not saying there's not
I don't know.
a risk or reward for this. I just want that. I'm not saying yes or no. I just want you to make sure you thought about that part before we could do anything.
I just don't know what else to do if we don't want to take...
Well, we haven't talked about that either.
So... I don't know what else to do.
Ryan, are we for sure not making any deals?
I'm going to be really honest. I know you're listening. I'm gonna like look just around. I know you're listening.
The weirdest interaction right in front of everybody in the middle of this argument. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's looking more and more likely that we're gonna have to. And I know you know that. I know that that's why you keep coming back. But I mean, I'll only do things if everyone wants to. So if Karis is dead set against it, then we'll find another way. I really don't like it, to be honest, but he did seem to help these people without much consequence. So I don't know what his end game is, and that's what scares me, I guess. I don't know what his end game is. And he won't tell us. Or can't, apparently. So I don't know. I don't know.
Thank you, Karis.
What?
What do you think?
I don't know.
Still a no?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, what is he not telling us?
A lot. He's also told us a lot too. A lot more than anyone else has. And it's all proven out to be true.
You should
I
ask
still-
Moon Lady, and if Moon Lady says it's okay, then I'll do it. But if Moon Lady doesn't, then I don't want to do it.
Last time I did, she trusted us to make that decision. I didn't have any ill feelings of taking a deal with him. Not from her. It was very neutral. I can ask again. I tried to
ask
last
again.
night. Nothing happened.
I want you
I
to
forgot
ask
to
again.
tell the DM, so.
Part of me still wants to know more about what exactly we're going to be doing. But then again, if he is a big demon who has a rune and he,
You really think we're gonna get any more information without taking the deal?
no.
That's why we keep going and see what we can find.
That's my thought too, at least right now.
Okay.
As I'm point to, or kind of like motion over to Jonah, like as for him, yeah, I have a feeling he's gonna come with us regardless of if we want it or not. So,
I'd rather have him be with us if he's gonna do
yeah.
it. Can you make sure he understands what I just told Karis? Really understands.
Yeah.
That, or I'll
Is
take
your-
a potion and tell him myself.
No, don't waste a potion. Is Jonah like near us?
Yeah, I mean, they're just all kind of staring at you guys as you're having this really awkward conversation.
I give Karis a half hug.
I guess I'm
Yeah,
gonna...
she just looks really overwhelmed. Like it kind of like, it feels like the whole thing's kind of falling on her because of the resistance part of it. You know what I mean? So she just feels like, normally when this stuff happens, she just gets kind of paralyzed with
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
So it's pretty clear. I think you guys have seen this enough times where she just is completely overwhelmed and feels pretty paralyzed into indecision at this point.
And just gives her a big hug.
Yeah,
There
she
for her.
hugs him.
I
Are you
guess I'm
doing
gonna go over to
something?
Jonah and... Sorry. Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell Jonah, like, you... People with, like I said, I wasn't lying when I said that people with us have died. You know, you could possibly, depending on what we encounter, and we do tend to attract some scary things, you could get hurt and die. That's a risk.
Are you trying to sway him to not come in any way?
I don't know. Okay, hold on. Cause it's hard. Cause I feel like part of her like understands like the freedom aspect of like, no, I would leave. I would totally sneak out and leave too.
Yeah.
The other part of me is like older and like I know it's out there and it's bad. Hold on.
If-
Can I'm gonna roll for myself. 1 second. Gotta have my head. Okay, no, I'm not trying to dissuade him.
Okay.
I was gonna say, Riot, too. You could take just putting this out there as the tone of what Renan was telling Karis was like, this is your decision. I'm not swaying you either way, but trying to make sure the stakes are understood, kind of like a once you know it's too dangerous, don't push on sort of thing.
Yeah. I'll say like if you wanted to turn back at any point you can, but I really make sure this is what you want.
He looks to you and just says, I think I can really help my people if I come. But we're not taking Sarah with us. We need to leave without her.
That's your thing, but I don't know how to help you there, but she seems pretty insistent.
Drama in this 5-person.
I know, it's like the most exciting thing to happen in the last 4 years.
We're gonna sneak off without her if we're gonna go.
I'm not sneaking at all, but you okay. Again, that's a you thing. How about this? How about we're just going to start leaving, and I'll let you decide how you want to leave, and we can wait for you for a little bit down the mountain or by right at the edge of it.
So you want me to meet you?
Is there like a place? Because I'm sure like I know that Clay took us into the mountain and stuff, but there's somewhere like we could wait like before we start going down the mountain with like Clay just see like, you know, that's still safe. Like it's still within like the cave area and stuff. There.
You could always ask Clay for that.
Okay. Yeah, before we go down the mountain, we'll wait a little bit and see if you decide to come.
Okay. So he just kind of like walks over to Sarah and just starts talking to her.
Arguing.
I guess we'll just kind of start packing up and leaving, I would suppose.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wait around here for more.
Because he said he'd meet us, and, you know, if they managed to dissuade him or knock him out or something, you know, then...
Yeah. Yeah, we'll start getting ready, and I guess we'll go over to Clay and be like, hey, Clay, can you take us to where we start to go down the mountain, like, side of it?
Oh, so wait there for a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna wait there for a second, but can you take us there?
Is Boulder out there? Because I wanted to see if he saw anything.
Boulder not here.
Oh, okay. Where is he?
He like points kind of back the direction you guys came from.
Oh, okay.
Kinda like we had to go up with one side and we're going down the other side, sort of thing.
You came up like on one side and you're going down kind of like 90 degrees, most likely, from there. But yeah, he starts to like pick you all up once you're all packed up and up the incline that turns and out into the frosty cold of the top of the mountain.
Can I pray to Elisha during the trip?
Sure.
Can I pray to Elisha during the trip?
Redden, go ahead and give me a charisma check.
I was literally gonna say
Really
the same thing.
Before we leave, though, I want to make sure I just reiterate like my thanks to everybody, like before we leave.
Oh yeah, you can
Yeah, we
thank
say thank you a
Yeah,
lot,
for
and
sure.
yeah, and we're gonna try to
Joshua
help him.
is just like, be sure to be careful out there. It's dangerous.
Thanks.
But you get lifted out, and you're just outside, kind of in the cold, bundled up. The cold does not look like it's affecting Clay at all. He just looks like he's just kind of standing there, like looking out, like really seriously, towering above all of you. You like are up to his knees, basically. But,
Best friend.
but yeah, you wait for a little bit, and both the two come out, Sarah and Jonah.
Oh, we were gonna do Elisha.
Oh yeah, Lasha, give me a roll.
Forgot.
Give me a roll.
You could go first, since you're the special one.
I'm hoping Elisha he listens to you. 18.
Okay.
Can I? Yeah.
Yes, you can roll too.
Just a charisma check.
Yeah.
Like, hi, Moon Lady. I just wanted to know if this making a deal with Boyd is the worst idea ever, or if it's okay. 12.
Okay. Karis, you don't get much of a sense of anything. You just kind of pray that out there. But Renan, you're kind of questioning of this. You get the same sort of feeling. That's just like, I think you guys can make the choice. I think you can make your decision. Because I
Not
don't
like
know
a-
how things are going to go.
Not a foreboding feeling at all.
Nope.
Good.
Does that change anything on your guys' waiting for Jonah and Sarah?
I mean, Karis wouldn't say anything because she was trying and it didn't work, so now she's kind of just like sitting there. So
Brennan would just probably walk over again and just, hey, I didn't mean to bring you down earlier. Just without a chance to bring people up, I'm really cautious. But talk to Moon Lady. Got the same answer.
what was that again?
She trusts us to make our own decision. There's not a sense of this is right or wrong.
She should just tell us what to do. That'd be a lot easier.
She doesn't work like that.
Do we see like Jonah and Sarah approaching, or just pre them approaching?
This is prior to that if you guys have this conversation. Like, I'm giving you a chance to have that prayer affect your decisions on what you'd want to
Right.
do. If you want
Yeah.
to. So,
Yeah.
So if he's coming with us, should we do it?
I'm just saying, I have a lot of responsibility on my shoulders, and I have to keep you safe. I'm gonna try and keep them safe, but if I can't, I kind of see like tears starting to well up in his eyes. It's like really tough on him. I don't want to lose anybody else. Not if we could save them.
But does saving them mean
I
hurting
don't.
a lot of other people? That's the problem. And you're not sharing the responsibility alone. We're all going, and also, I know people can make their own choices too. And if he chooses to come with us, that also is on him too. I'm not blaming him for if anything happens, because he may be a little naive, but at the same time, responsibility isn't just on you. So we should still do our best. I don't know.
Like, that I understand. I'm not gonna guilt myself if something happens, but I don't want to go to another memorial wall. But it doesn't, I don't think, hurt to scout ahead, especially if we're not all three convinced.
I gotta think. It's all happening too fast. I don't know.
Then let's,
I don't
We
want to.
can't-
I don't want to just do it and then regret it forever, because we did something that hurt somebody else.
I know that feeling. Sometimes we can't know what's going to happen in the future. We only have what we know now. I'm okay waiting. But he
We won't
hasn't
make any
been wrong
decision
yet.
now then.
Sorry, you both said something at the same time, and I muddled in my head.
I said we won't make any decision yet then. We'll wait.
Ren just said basically the whole we can continue going forward, but just as like another cautious reminder of Boyd hasn't been wrong yet.
He hasn't been wrong, but he also has not been like, it's been kind of like not as what you'd think.
Just saying, if they die.
I don't even know if he could necessarily prevent that, and or if he would prevent that. How long did it take to get up the mountain, Mark? I can't remember. Like an hour? Less than that? More than that?
No, it was maybe like 10-ish minutes, 10-15 minutes or so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's keep going, and we can see what else we find and make a decision.
I'll think about it.
I'll think about it. It's not just on you, Karis. It's all of us. I'm not totally
Well, it's
convinced
kind of
yet.
on me if you guys want to make the deal, and I'm just not
I don't
making
want.
it.
No, I don't
so...
want. No,
Not just
I
on
don't
you.
want to. You're the one who's most against it, but I don't want to make the deal.
I don't want
just
to
don't
either.
know.
I just don't know
We'll
what other
see.
choice we have at this point.
Let's
But-
wait then.
We've gotten this far already, trusting each other. I'll walk to the ends of the earth with you too. Or this.
We're
world,
close.
whatever.
And I point out to the beach.
Right, yeah.
Okay, we'll wait for. I guess we'll wait the allotted amount of time that we said we were going to, and see if we see
Okay.
Jonah, which apparently we do.
Yeah, so eventually Jonah does kind of make his way up, kind of limping as he comes, and Sarah's like right behind him.
Do you need healing? Would that help?
Just looks, and I mean, it's fully healed. It's just a lasting injury, I think. And Sarah says,
Oh wait, you guys, they wouldn't have heard it. I would have had them
oh yeah,
translate.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll translate for him, yeah.
Then they'd say that, and Sarah would say, one of those monsters bit into his leg real bad.
Ugh.
His leg's not the same ever since. And he looks kind of upset that she told you that, but I'm fine. I can do this.
It's okay, Jonah. I also got bit on the arm one time, and it was a really gross, like, black thing was on me, and it controlled me for a little bit.
Does he have black markings still on you?
Yeah.
Oh! Sorry. Okay.
Hey, Karis, make sure to, before time runs out, maybe work out a few signals of, like, stop, go, but we should do a signal of turn home, run, if it gets too dangerous.
Yeah. Well, first of all, so you should know what we do since you're gonna be with us for a little bit. Raya can stab things with her sword things, and she can hide real good. Renan can heal people when they're injured, and he can also make his sword glow, and he has spec vision.
And I'm
And
super
then-
loud.
And
What's spec
huh,
vision?
he can tell when someone's a demon.
You can see monsters.
Yeah, he can tell when they're a monster or not.
Because they can disguise themselves
How do
sometimes
you-
as like
How
people.
do you
and
do
stuff.
that?
Well-
He has a friend called the Moon Lady, and she helps him. She's a moon spirit.
Are any of you demons or monsters?
No,
Mm-mm.
no, but I was gonna warn you. So what I can do is I can set things on fire, and I can make people's heads blow up. And then I also have a friend that has taught me magic, and he is a ghost.
He just looks kind of scary, but he's nice.
He
don't worry.
looks real
Are-
scary, but he's nice.
Are these two following us around? Are they here? And he just kind of looks around.
Mine is in my markings, and he comes out when I ask him to help me. So if you see a black thing with red glowing eyes, he looks real scary, but he's actually very nice, and he's with me, so you don't need to be scared.
Okay.
The
And
other
then-
one is
Is the other one with us?
no, sorta. Renan is Moon Lady here. I don't think we ever thought about that before.
Not like
Here?
here like she was at the church, but like you can sometimes connect with her. Like a telephone.
Essence, I guess.
Yeah, like she's like
What's
she
a
can like she just
telephone?
hang.
Oh, never mind.
I had to pull out my cell phone.
Just kind of like very confused looking at all this stuff.
This is a phone, and when you're in the city where we're from, you can call people from far away, and then
Okay,
they
okay.
will
Are we going or
answer.
not?
Okay, wait, really fast though.
Yes.
We're gonna, because we might lose the ability to speak the same language, we're going to, if it's time to turn back, we're going to, I guess, point back toward the direction we came, and I'll point aggressively.
Or Renan just did this. No,
Like danger.
stop, danger, like that.
Go home. And then if we see something we need to flee, you remember the? I guess can I? Oh, never mind. It won't work. I guess yeah. We'll just do a more excited, excited this if you need to get out.
What? Well, no, if they need, yeah, I mean,
That is to flee. Yeah.
yeah, this is a to go home. This can be to be quiet.
Stop.
Stop. Can you guys think of any other things we need?
Go. Or,
All right.
Do you want to show us some of the places that you've seen first, Jonah?
I can take you some of the way.
Yeah, or at least we can start looking, because, and I can do, if it gets real bad, I can do magic to like do this again, and this should be around for a little bit longer for me. But we want to kind of look out for things first before we decide if we're going in or not. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And Sarah's just like right there. Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Um,
What
How
are
old
their?
are they?
Can I? Yeah. How old are they, and what are their attitudes right now? Since this is
sure.
a
Insight
lot
rolls.
of drama involving this.
24.
24.
25.
All right. You get the sense that Jonah is very eager to come with you guys. He's just like, let's go. I'm sick of this talking. Let's get on the road already. And Sarah looks very nervous, but like she's sticking with her brother. Kind of angry right now, honestly. They're
Mhm.
both in their 20s looking.
Older
One
or
level than the
younger?
other?
I mean, Jonah's older, you can tell that. But mid-20s ish, around that range.
About my age.
Close. give or take a few years.
Okay.
So, Jonah just kind of looks up to Clay, just like, all right, pick me up. And, like, Clay reaches down, and picks him up, and he goes and puts him on his shoulder.
On his shoulder! That's cute.
And
shoulder seat.
he like starts whispering something in Clay's ear, and he's just like, as he reaches down a hand for one of you three to grab it.
Me!
All right, takes you and puts you in one of the big pockets on his chest. Holds out his hand again as he's still getting talked to.
I'll jump up. Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. You had the belt last time. I can get the belt this time. Go ahead.
No, I'll take the belt.
Chivalry.
Hop up.
Okay, you get put in the second pocket, and the third hand comes down.
Gotta point towards the girl. Let her go.
He looks at you and looks at the girl, and then just kind of looks back at Jonah, and then just grabs you, Renan, and just says, "You said she no come," and just puts you into his belt. And she's like, "What? No, you're taking me!" And he just yells like, "No, I'm not taking you. You're not coming." And she just starts yelling at him, and Clay's just like, says, like, "No," and just like pushes her back a little bit, kind of gently, and starts to go down the mountain as she's like yelling about being
Poor
left behind.
Sarah. Oh
That
no.
sucks.
Brendan's
Left
just like,
behind.
Karis would kill me if I did that.
Actually, you get a message in your head. Don't ever do that to me.
I know. I figured you would kill me. You blow my head up.
Yeah, so you just hear like Sarah just kind of like yelling down the mountain at you guys as you're climbing down. And
It is what Reddit would do.
Jonah just kind of like looks down to you two in the pockets, especially, and Renan, you can kind of hear this, just like, she's not coming. Like, you can't understand, I guess, Renan, but you can hear him say something.
Yeah, I would be real mad if I were her right now.
Yeah, I couldn't trick her that I was going, so. But
Why didn't you want her to come?
because she's my little sister, she's gotta be safe.
She looks like she has her daggers. No, she's not good at it.
She's not ready for this.
Oh. Okay.
And you guys are just like bounding down the mountain and like sliding down in places, and you're moving down a little quicker than you went up, but you're moving pretty fast down this mountainside. You hear like big rocks kind of like slide and tumble down as he moves, and just like he drags his foot, and just like a whole side of like dirt just slides down the mountainside.
And it's closing his eyes. He looks really pale right now.
All of you can pretty much realize like climbing this yourself would be extremely difficult. But so you're very grateful you have Clay taking you down. But you make your way down this mountainside. About 10 minutes later, you're at the bottom, and he starts to take you out one by one, put you on the ground.
Thanks, Clay.
Be safe, little people.
Thanks.
Bye.
You're the best.
And he just like takes one last like look around, and then nods and starts to climb back up the mountainside. And you
Okay.
four are left alone on the ground here.
I'm nervous.
I'm gonna change
I
the
guess if
music
we-
up because we're gonna get a little more nervous.
Just, if we like look around, does it look like? Yeah, what's the landscape? I guess down here, like foresty. What's any houses, anything, or is it just wilderness completely?
Are we on the ocean side?
No, you're more inland than that. Let me see, which one do I want to do?
I don't know why my brain's stuck at like like Panama Canal, like Mexico down to South America. Like keep on thinking like, because there's like water on each side and mountains. That's like what my brain keeps on like thinking of is like two like land masses connecting.
Mm.
So, yeah, it's a little more open. It's not really heavy forest, but there's trees kind of interspersed every so often. A little bit kind of rolling landscape as you go. You're not by the ocean right now. You're farther inland than that, so you do not see that. But, I mean, the mountains are behind you to the north of you, and south is ahead of you, where you know somewhere out there there's a city, and apparently Jonah can lead you there. This is very whimsical. I like it.
This is.
Renan's gonna
adventurous.
stay within 5 feet of our boy Jonah at like all times.
Okay.
With his shield equipped.
Sounds good. But yeah, Jonah looks to you all and all right, let's go. Starts walking.
Let's do it. You're our new traveling buddy.
I'm gonna, I guess, if he's leading and he knows where he's going, I'm gonna kind of take the back and like just kind of keep a lookout, I guess, for anything either following us or just kind of around in the area, being really cautious.
Same.
Okay. You guys can give me perception rolls.
Did he tell us, like, days wise, how long it might take to get from here to Hillcrest?
I think he said it was a few hours. I think that's what.
Oh, just hours.
Yeah,
okay.
I think they
They
said
said-
that. Yeah. I got 21.
Nice.
5.
5.
Wins. 21.
Nice.
I'm at 5, like twins.
Oh
I
wait,
like that.
no. That would be persuasion. I lied. I'm at 20. Just kidding.
Okay.
Can't be twins.
Dirty 20.
So you guys begin to walk. Which one of you three want to give me a d20 roll?
Not me again, please.
Want me to do it? I'll do it this time.
I was about to say, I think I haven't done it in a while,
Do it.
but
Either way. Go for it. If
you want to do it?
I thought you just did it. I can't remember.
I
It was
think
Raya
you
last.
did it.
I'll do it next
and then
time.
Raya did it.
Yeah, you do it. I'll do it next time.
Okay. 6.
6. Okay.
Mhm.
Right. So, you begin to walk. Are you guys going stealthy?
I mean,
Yes.
I think yes, but I would also say like we'd be asking because I have mine up for longer, so like I'd probably be like, hey, what do you think?
Necessary.
Like, what do you do normally?
So you are
Like-
going stealthy?
You hear? I just said I would be yes, but we'd also be relying on Jonah. So it's like especially if he's like, yeah, we got to take it slow
But
through
yeah, we
here.
just
Or like
I
if
mean-
he knows this place is safe until we get
Yeah.
to a certain point.
Yeah.
He looks like he's being cautious.
Okay.
I shall too.
He also, you can already tell, is moving a lot slower than you three.
Okay.
So you're already kind of at a slower pace because of that.
Okay.
So if you want, you can give me stealth rolls.
Does Ren do any better because we're moving so slow?
He gets a straight roll, which would be a disadvantage for his armor. So,
Okay.
like a normal roll when you're going slow
Mhm.
pace. If you're going regular pace, I think it's disadvantage. So,
Oh, so
27.
you're a normal roll right now.
unless
So
you
I'm
have
only normal roll right now?
no, you roll a disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Because it's double disadvantage is what you're saying.
Yeah, basically for you it's double disadvantage, but just one disadvantage for you. I won't be that mean.
Golly.
Roll 4 times and take the lowest of all the 4 rolls. Like that. That'd be
Another
so-
19 down to a 1, man.
No.
Oh.
20.
Another 1. Ooh. Okay. 20 and Raya.
Oh, sorry, 27.
Wow, nice. Okay.
11, baby.
It's one extreme to another.
So, in general, your group is very quiet. It looks like Jonah is pretty skilled at keeping quiet, and he moves at a slow enough pace. It's pretty easy for him to stay quiet. Then there's Renan.
These branches are weird here.
He's stepping on every twig as he goes, and they all are just like, Raya, you begin to feel that effect of being able to talk fade as you're walking.
Okay.
But
Just
you
have another hour.
continue to press forward, and he's sort of like guiding you as you go.
Is there like sand in the soil?
Hop!
Jonah just
Cool.
like gives you a glare as you again say something. He can't understand it, but he's just
Yeah, I got you.
The
Yeah.
look of shut up is universal
Yeah.
amongst all languages.
very clearly communicated. But luckily, you guys have a 3-2 on your stealth check there because he succeeded and your other two friends did.
Yeah!
Yay.
The tiebreaker for once.
See, it's good Jonah cave.
For now.
So you proceed, though, mostly pretty quiet. Jonah starts to like point out things that Renan can notice and stop stepping on it, and Ryan and Karis can kind of do the same to help him. And you slowly make your way further and further south.
I'm gonna cast aid on them 3 for 10 points.
10 points, okay.
3rd level.
Nice. Good work on thinking for him. That's
Yeah.
a really good idea.
And all of us are just
Yeah, no, so it's 3 people. So it's Raya, Karis, and Jonah.
Okay.
you said 10.
10 points.
Yeah.
So his max goes up
Yeah.
10, as does yours.
I got something special planned for Raya later.
But you proceed forward, kind of slowly making your way gradually more south through these rolling hills. You're not on a road right now, which is different than what you're used to, because you have been traveling on a road for the past few days. But this time you're definitely off-roading it. And he continues to lead you further and further south, until eventually you can see what looks to be a city up ahead. Maybe a little bigger city than what you have seen in your home of Beacon. There's some larger buildings there, but it just kind of stands there cold and unmoving and very weathered and decayed over time, off in the distance.
Do a vision spec as we see it.
Oh, good idea.
Okay. So you can't do it on the city because it's way too far away from you. But
Yeah. Like
in
our
your
area,
general
yeah.
vicinity, you sense no specks, but you notice kind of an outlined figure standing nearby that as you kind of like notice it, it's fiendish, that same fiend particles feeling, but it's a person and just kind of like waves to you as you
Yeah.
do
we
that.
know.
Just like
I
hanging
was
out watching
so
us.
tempted
floating
to use
around.
the invisibility earlier. That's so funny.
He's just chilling with us.
And you hear in your voice run in just like, whenever you're ready to make a deal,
Oh my God.
save his life.
You know, we could just kill you now.
No,
We
you
know where
can't.
you are.
No, you can't.
We could try. Hey guys, just want to let you know we're not alone.
What do you mean?
Boyd's invisible. Why don't you just make yourself known?
He doesn't respond. You don't see him anymore either because your vision fades. But
Hmm.
Why not?
Just invisible?
I guess
Really?
they're mostly talking amongst themselves. It's not like Jonah can hear. Yeah.
Okay.
Jonah's just kind of like looking at you guys like, what's going on? But
Good to know, though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of.
Would we know? I guess if would not that we would we know anything about like presences that can just kind of like be invisible? Have we ever heard of anything like that before? Have I ever heard of that?
No. Because this is strange to you.
Okay.
Did that candy goblin go invisible? Nothing's gone invisible yet, right?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah. Okay.
Oh. Azula, thank you so much.
That's so
So
Kind of you.
nice.
What are you doing? That's so nice of you.
Oh my
Your
fingers.
Thank you so much for all the gift subs. I
That's so
appreciate it. That's so
sweet.
nice of you.
No, really, guys, my finger slipped. Can I get a refund? No, check.
Oh my god, please. I
No,
don't
seriously, no. I need gas. Sorry. It's something I would do.
So nice. Thank you. You are the best. Appreciate
That's
it
sweet.
so much. But yes, you guys are continuing south. Brennan, assuming that your little friend is still there.
We know.
And just you hear that voice again, kind of just like, whenever you're ready. Save a life.
Save my life. All of us hear that?
Nope, just Brennan.
Okay, okay.
Doesn't say anything.
But you start to walk, getting closer and closer. Karis, eventually you feel your ability fade as you are drawing closer to the city.
Okay. If I feel it fading, can I say something to him before it fades? Do I feel like at the timer? Kinda, or can
Give
I
me an
track?
Arcana check.
Okay.
Or a Charisma check, because yours is a Charisma ability, right?
Thank you.
So you can do either one of
Yes.
those.
Yeah, I'll do a charisma then. A 16.
Okay. You sense it's getting to phase, so you can say one quick thing.
Okay. Hey Jonah, so my magic is almost gone for talking to you. How much do you think it's important that we talk? Because I could do one more, but or do you think we can manage with beep, 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 like
For now, I think we'll be okay, but as long as nothing happens.
okay. All right, if you need to tell me something, you can just like poke me and then I'll do it for you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I miss you.
Okay.
No.
And he just looks ahead. You guys can give me perception rolls now as you are nearing the city, getting closer and closer.
Much better. Dirty 20.
12.
17.
All right. You watch as Jonah actually gets a little on edge and just kind of like pauses for a second and like gets low to the ground, looking off at something
walking
towards the
for
city.
What?
But second passes and he just kind of begins to walk again. You guys are actually getting really close to the edge of the city now. You're starting to enter into actual city area. You kind of meet up with a road that's kind of leading in. And Brennan, one more time, in your head you hear, "Last chance, bud."
You guys hear that too? He's like whispering over to the others.
You're what?
Boyd's giving us one last chance to save him.
So, I don't know if Raya could have done this while walking. Kelly made a pros and cons list.
Oh, nice.
So, but I'm like, I don't know if Raya would make a pro. She'd like, have a time to like write things down. And, like, I might just do it in my head. So I don't know if that would be, if we want to discuss
Like,
or not.
can't either way.
You guys can stop for a second if you want to talk, but
So basically,
Or maybe
I
I'll
think-
just like be like 1 second to Jonah.
yeah.
he just stops for a moment, looking around, keeping watch.
I'll do another eye sense now that we're like kind of in the city or like at the edge of it. Just while we're here, I just want to do one more.
Okay. So 60 feet, I believe. So no particles again. And the same kind of figure kind of emerges that you sense nearby, not actually visible to you normally. Just kind of standing there. You can see the arms crossed, like just looking at you.
So as I'm thinking, for every pro, there's a con. And so at the end, I didn't even have any sort of good, like, clear decision. But something in me is telling me that we should probably make it.
Why?
I just don't... I don't know if his intentions are actually... I mean, they probably would be self-serving, if anything, but I just don't... I don't know how we can get anything or anywhere without his help. But yeah, also, I'm on the edge, though. I really don't know. Something in me telling me we're gonna make it eventually, but we don't even have to now. We don't have to... We can still wait. He did... I don't know. What are his thoughts?
You said you made a pro list.
Find Brother
Or
Curtis.
con list.
Yeah, so find Brother Curtis to be a pro, and at that place we could probably get information and or help Brother Hibbard, at least if we did that. We could kill it. We do, honestly, if what I'm thinking is real, he may have a rune, and if he's one of a big bad demon, he may need killed anyway. There's that. We could potentially get help with Rodden. Honestly, what a pro would be, he leaves us alone if we kill him. And then, this isn't as much a pro, but I don't know, are all demons bad? I know I sound like calm when I say that, but really, I mean, if he helped these people for the last 40 years, and I don't know. His intentions seem very muddled, and I don't know if it's all good or all bad, but it seems like some deals just are that, like, or even Clay's deal, it sounded like was just literally, you just had to protect people and, you know, I don't know. Obviously cons, most of it's just, we don't know what's gonna happen. And I said one of the things is killing him and potentially getting a rune or cracking the sky bad. Is that gonna be worse? It's gonna kill everyone. He is a demon, so making deals with demons isn't good. And again, not really so much a con, but more a question. Why does he want to be killed? He's got to be gaining something from dying. I just don't know what. So it doesn't really help at all, but it looks pretty even, I guess, on both sides of both
Illuminance.
Yeah.
Illuminance is like the main thing that's holding me back.
We make this deal, Wanda's right.
What do you mean?
We make deals with demons if we do this. Wanda's right. We can't lie, and if Illuminance judges us.
Well, it just seems like, well, no, it seems like everyone wants to kill Illuminance. Everyone wants to take him down.
You think that's his end goal?
They tried, what he did helped blow up the beacon.
But was
But
that his end goal? What if he made a deal with like Calm or something, and that was his?
I mean,
Bargain.
maybe, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't seem like he's particularly interested in that, like personally, at least now. But I don't know. That could be misleading us.
And my
There's
thing
just a lot.
if we take this deal about the rune, that's not a. Right now, it's not a con because we're going to do that anyway, right? In our current, with what we know, we're going to be killing demons and clearing runes until we know it's bad. Or at least hold off on doing it until we know. But again, we're here. So, we've already made our decision to wait if you guys want to wait. I just wanted to let you know what he said. This could be a point of no return.
Basically, it looks like there's enough benefits to make it tempting, but also enough cons to make it very, very scary. That's kind of what I've gotten from all this. So I don't know.
really want to try something.
What?
Mark, how big is this city? It's like bigger than Beacon, Maplewood.
I mean, it may be a little bigger. It's hard to tell. You haven't actually been inside, but some of the buildings are taller than the average one.
Like 1,000 feet's not going to get me far as like covering the city with my aura, right?
No.
I don't think it's going to do anything. I was thinking about doing locate object on the rune.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not even like a quarter mile at that point. It's really not
Yeah.
that far.
I think it'd be wasting a spell slot currently, but trying to think if we could find him without making a deal.
I don't know. I'm not convinced. I mean, either one could be bad. I just don't know.
Actually, we're gonna have to make a choice either way.
I want Rodden back, but I don't know. I don't know if
You kind of look over. Jonah's kind of standing there tapping his toe, like waiting, like, what are you doing, guys? And running.
Going
Actually, all three of you now in your head can just hear. Are we doing this?
music stopped at just the right moment.
You were saying no, he's gonna die. You're here. You're not gonna do anything to help prevent that?
You can get home.
So
Wait,
I'm saying
what?
if we don't make a deal and we're going in and Jonah's in danger, you're gonna take him home?
If you don't make the deal with me, then you proceed as you want. And live with
And the
consequences.
friends that you protected without us in the first place, you're just gonna let die.
I didn't do this. You did.
But walking here and not doing anything is not doing something.
I didn't do it. You did.
Perspective.
Boyd, can I ask you something?
You just hear in your head, what?
Do you want to hurt Illuminance?
I can't talk about that.
Okay, that was my answer that I was wondering, but I wanted to make sure.
Do you know, like, what's do you know what Illuminance's deal is? Like, what his, like, Illuminance's goal is? Is he from here?
I can't talk
Did he
about
get taken
that.
in?
Yeah.
You can't say anything about Illuminance then, huh?
I can't talk about that.
Like if there's ever a deal between Illuminance and the demons?
I can't talk
If-
about that.
If we killed you, could you talk about that? Would you be free from restraints to talk about things that you can't talk about now?
I can't talk about that.
Just trying.
Are you not going to come in the city with us?
This is your chance to make the deal with me.
Uh-huh.
Take it now, or live with the consequences. Wandering aimlessly in the dark.
She just looks at you guys.
You need all three, you can't make it with one.
How if you can make it with one of us?
No, all three.
Why? Why not just one of us?
Because if two of you fail, and only the one I didn't make a deal with doesn't, they need to succeed. All three.
And make a deal then.
Hmm?
Then make a deal with the third one then, if we fail.
No.
What
All
if you
three
make a
of you.
deal with just? What if you make a deal with just one of us, and
But all three still help.
No.
All three help, and they promised. They
All
promised the person.
All three.
We're trying so hard to find loopholes.
Something in me is telling me that it's gonna happen regardless. I just don't know when. I feel like we can't get around it.
Trust your feelings. You're wasting time otherwise.
Can I insight the voice and I just want to.
Go for it.
Like,
Disadvantage on
like,
it, but yeah, go for it.
I want to see. Part of me is like, I want to see how manipulative, because obviously he's being manipulative. I got a nat 20 on one of them.
Oh.
Rolled so many
Down
20s
to-
on your insights today.
I know. I don't know why I can't.
I know.
It sounds like Lord of the Rings music. I'm loving it.
22.
22.
It's disadvantage.
I mean, you sense a genuineness, but also kind of some pressure. You sense kind of both.
I still think we can just do this.
Okay.
I don't know if it's worth the risk.
I didn't want to say it, but yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Up on the fact of not taking it.
Okay, let's not take it then. Let's go.
Is it worth the risk of not taking it too?
I don't know. You look like Kisses Karis's wheelhouse, and it looked like you just went all the way over here.
Grind.
How many more people could we save by taking this deal than if we don't? We don't know. That's the answer.
You said Moon Lady didn't care? Doesn't she not like demons?
I think she trusts us to make the decision in what's right in the moment and in our perspective to save the city. I mean, that's what we've been doing this whole time. And not everything we've done has been right. But if we've gone with our conscience trying to save as many people as we can at the moment. And that's just what I'm worried. That we are going to waste time. We are going to lose people. Now, I don't know what that means in the future and what trouble that gets us in later. But we know we have an opportunity now.
That's kind of my thinking. Especially before we wander in the city blind.
I wish I could take the deal alone.
Too. I would take it if it were just me.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. We.
She just like
You know how many-
slouches.
You know how
No,
many
don't be
times Rye and I have made a decision we've been wrong and you've been right?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if there is a. I don't think we're gonna know what's right and wrong until a lot later. So I think it's good if we have opposition. I'm not saying it's bad. I truly don't know.
I trust the two of you more than I trust him, though. If you think we can do this without him, then I'm fine going with no deal.
Okay, let's do no deal for now then.
Is that your final
Okay.
answer? As Boyd?
Mhm.
Because you can't
What do you mean?
do this without the deal. Final answer?
I mean, yeah, I guess if we realize later, we'll
Let you know.
let you know.
I think he's saying there is no deal later.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying you need to live with what happens.
Yeah.
That gets me every time.
I know.
No?
No.
Is that
Still
where we're
no.
going?
Mhm.
All right. I thought you were the ones.
Guess not.
And it's quiet.
I have a feeling he'll be back. I don't. He said this before, where he's like, "I thought you guys were." So I don't know. Either way.
Not until something bad happens.
Mhm. Probably.
You just
Let's
see
go.
like you probably see like some tears in the corner of her eyes, because especially like the rotten thing is like really, really tempting. And to continually say no to that is like wearing on her. So she just like
And
picks
all
up
of
her
us.
hood and just kind of like slouches.
All right. So you guys proceed into the city.
Mhm.
Half hug. Little girl again.
Yeah, I probably like you hear like a little bit of like crying, and then she like, and then like pretends like that nothing happened, but it's really obvious and she's not good at faking it.
Brennan's just gonna whisper, "Look, I promised you we do it without Shaw or with Shaw, and I promise you we'll do it with or without Boyd. The promise still stands."
And I'll kind of go over to you guys and be like, we're making the best decision we can. Whatever happens, we truly are trying our best, and we'll continue to do that. Whatever happens. We're kind of like marching forward, like,
Yeah.
oh my God. I said that.
Boyd has succeeded at one thing, and that is getting in our
Breaking
head
us.
so bad. So
Correct.
good job, Mark.
All right.
Breaking our spirit down a little bit.
Yeah.
So you guys proceed into the city. Jonah kind of continues on ahead, and you all begin to walk into the abandoned-looking streets of Hillcrest. And that is where we're going to pick up next week, with whatever this means for our party, and we'll find out. So, we thank you all for joining us today. It's been a fun experience, a lot of decisions making today. And we really do appreciate you all joining us. We're going to sign up on our YouTube recording here and say goodbye to everybody. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining. And we hope to see you live here on Twitch sometime.